Hallelujah. Howdy, howdy, guys. I still can't get that, like, one piece of hair right there. You guys see that one piece of hair? It just
The
wants
Michael
to.
Jackson thing.
Yeah. Something. Just that one piece of hair.
Right?
I used to keep short bangs, and then I'd curl them under, poof them, and then I grew up a year ago and decided to let my hair grow straight out. No,
A
I've had it.
year ago.
It's been.
Do you remember back in the day when the chicks had the huge bangs up there?
Oh yeah, I never did that.
No, I used to beat chicks up that. Not really.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, how high can I get my things to be?
Honey, they would tease for days on them.
I know.
Mm-mm.
Stuff look like crap.
Yeah, they tease and.
Something else I hate. I hate it with passion. Little boys with tails.
Oh, your rat tails.
Mm-hmm.
The little rat tails. Yeah, I didn't.
Hate it.
Hate
it.
Yeah, I wasn't so crazy about that.
Purple passion. I don't know why people say that, purple passion, but they do. I hate it with a purple passion.
I was saying that today.
I know, damn makeup, man.
It's terrible. Yeah, I was telling Dish I had to go today and get me some waterproof mascara because I know I'm going to be boohooing. So I did get some, but it took me a while to find the right container.
You did get some then?
I did get some, but I had to. There's a few colors that I hate, and so therefore I won't buy the color because I hate it so bad. If it's on anything.
I'm the same way, most definitely.
Yeah.
Objects.
Yeah, if it's on anything. If this Mountain Dew bottle was a certain color, I wouldn't even buy it as much as I'd like to have this Mountain Dew, and I'd be dying for it because it was that color. I wouldn't even purchase it. Yeah, it's terrible. Craziness. It's craziness, but
leaves a bad taste in your mouth.
Yeah, it does. And I hate. I mean, I hate Hello Kitties. Thank you, Dish, for rubbing that in all the time. She knows that I hate Hello Kitty, and she will continuously post it on my wall on Facebook and on the app. My friend would love to have this. I despise Hello Kitty. I hate Hello Kitty. So.
That's what friends are for.
All right. Yeah. 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 Hello Kitty needs to be shot. Something.
How about that? Would you wear a Hello Kitty t-shirt with a big hole in her forehead?
No.
Okay. Just one.
I seen that baseball bat today when I went to the store. I looked at it. I passed by and I told Johnny what you said.
Well, you could beat the tar out of somebody and leave a big old Hello Kitty print on their face. They have pink bats though.
Yeah, I did see some.
Have that bitch on there.
Yeah. Yeah, I did see some pink ones. I was looking in the fishing section.
Oh.
I don't know why, but I just said let's go look in the fishing section. But
a lure or anything like that.
Girl, I'm so old school it ain't even funny. Give me a hook and a damn worm, and I'm ready.
Did you buy me a hook?
No.
Worm?
I didn't buy no hook, no worm, no nothing. We just kind of skated through there real quick.
Pinching pennies for the trip. Pinching pennies for the trip. I hear you.
Yeah, I was pinching pennies hard. Oh, cool, Mike said he got my package today. What's cool? Cool. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll do our rundown real quick before we get into everything.
Okay.
Got that notebook handy?
What?
Got that
What?
notebook handy?
I have it on an individual piece of paper.
Oh,
On a
gee.
clipboard.
Oh, she's trying a new strategy now. She's got the big bag clipboard out. Watch out. That's it.
Okay. Stump Greenwood, SC. Mel Britton 1. Stump Edivester. You know, when she first came into the chat, I was calling her Irvester. There's no R in her name. I just kept doing it. Irvester. Anyways. Sylvester, Irvester, I don't know. Mike DeLucia. Jack of all trades. Johnny D. TR Prepper. Driver. Mom Slayer. The Sick Man 99. Living Survival. Paper Tacker. And Gun Crazy 81. Hello, everybody, and welcome. And Mel Brenton does not know who Hello Kitty is.
Hello, Kitty.
She's a little white kitty with a bow in her hair, and she's usually on pink things. I don't know if that sounded right or not, but
Yeah, just Google Hello Kitty is all you gotta do, and you'll see tons of it. You'll know exactly what it's a kid thing. It's but adults have gotten into it, so
they claim to be.
yeah, yeah, I guess.
Oh, wait a minute, I gotta throw my list away. In the garbage. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, you could have used that was like a half of a tree right there. You just threw away. You could have used the back side of that paper.
No, because you know what? On the back side of the paper is a chicken, and you can't write on a chicken. Stole the paper from my mom. Chickens. Which you'll see when you get here.
Uh-oh. You're gonna be in trouble. You're gonna be in so much trouble with her. Yeah, definitely.
Hey, poor man prepper.
Howdy.
Yeah, Stump Ed, I sure did mess that name up. Right on. I was like, everybody's saying their name wrong. I'm like, why are they not putting the R in there? Damn Southerners.
Right. Just catching up and seeing what everybody's saying so I don't miss somebody. Oh, they're talking about Gun Crazy got a new gun today. Awesome.
Awesome. Living Survival got something today, too.
What'd you get?
Cool.
Stump says half a tree. Y'all got little ass trees. Yeah, well, I have like no trees, so. I was guesstimating, okay?
I'm going to try to get Michelle to do a ferrocerium rod fire while she's here.
He gonna make fire.
Fire! Primitive style. Hey, I should get the bow drill out, and you'll be there for days opening up.
Oh, no. I will have a lighter in my pocket.
Keep going, Michelle. Keep going and smoking. Keep going.
It's like I don't see not an ounce of smoke. I don't know what you're smoking that you see smoke. Yeah. Oh, she got media passes for SHOT Show.
Ooh.
That's pretty darn cool. I say she. I don't know she. What? I don't know where I get that from.
I don't know. Probably like I get the R and I vest her.
Right. No, I ain't have no problem, sick man. You might have to refresh or restart your computer. Sometimes that helps.
Yep. 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 We have been talking on Skype, haven't we?
Yeah, we have.
And it works really good.
Yeah, it does. Google's been a pain for, like months when you video, even with the Hangouts and stuff. Knock on wood, it's doing good tonight. But sometimes when we video chat, it just keeps stalling and we have to keep restarting and it cuts us off. So we decided to try Skype. And Skype works really, the video is real, the graphics are so much better and it's crystal clear hearing. It's so much better than Google Hangouts.
It really is. I have to wear a mask. I mean, that's how clear it is. That's so,
She's so crazy. And the only thing, there's differences. It don't have the internal and this, that, and the other thing, but Skype has we figured a way out to do internal stuff and all that type of stuff. So we figured out a way to still be able, we just can't screen share, but we can share links. So, because we surf the internet and shit and look up stuff while we're talking and just do all kinds of random stuff.
Yeah. It's not Gotcha, buddy. Gotcha, Mikey.
Yeah, I don't do FaceTime I've only done that once or twice and it weren't so, I weren't too pleased about it. But this doesn't have
thing.
No, so you gotta have an iPhone or iPad to do FaceTime. It's an product. But no. But the alphabet thing is.
Quit humming down there.
The
hell are you doing?
Yeah, we were having a discussion. I don't know how we got into it, but we were having a discussion before we come on here. And we were picking around and joking.
I remember how we got on.
Yeah, I do too, but I'm not even going to say it on here. We were talking, we were picking and joking about something, and then all of a sudden we got onto the, the guys will tell you, I know how to lick the alphabet, and and you're like, man, I know my damn alphabet. Don't be getting down there and doing no alphabet. I know my alphabet. You're wasting, and you'll be down there saying, B, C, D, and you're like, what in the world? Don't ever do that because women really don't like that.
And if they say they do, they're faking.
They're waiting until you get to Z so they can kick your tail out. That's what it is. Then you'd be singing the alphabet song on the way home, the whole way home, as you're walking naked. Because you left your clothes inside when she kicked you out the door.
Right on.
Yeah.
A Living Survival says they screen share.
We got some work to do then.
Right on.
Yeah, we'll have to figure that out then.
True.
I didn't see no other buttons or nothing. So we'll definitely have to figure that out. We'll have to Google that.
Smart idea. That's the only thing Google's good for.
True. Yes, we will have to Google that.
Because either nobody's commenting, they've dropped their coffee and they can't believe what we're talking about, or they froze up.
Well, we're not prudes, so we can, we're all adults, so, sex and stuff is a part of life. I'd hope for everybody. So, I mean, if you're not getting it, I'm sorry. Just your ship will come in at some point in time, whatever.
I guarantee you there are nuns out there. Just never mind.
Right. I was thinking, we were talking about nuns the other. Oh yeah. I was thinking about it. I was like, you know what? I didn't know nuns that, maybe not all of them, but I don't even know a nun, but I've read stuff, this, that, and the other. But the nuns go there, but they're still thinking about it. So why did you even join if you knew that you had to give up your sex life and I'm not getting all into the religious stuff too, but there's certain priests that they have to give up their sex lives when they become priests, unless they are married or something like that.
Yeah.
But it's the same ones that are going out there and
Tiddling and fiddling.
Tiddling and fiddling with the youngsters.
Yeah.
Why'd you become a priest if you had to give it up, but I just don't.
I don't understand either. Hey, Flan.
Hey, Flan. And no gun crazy. I will shoot the Mosin around the 3rd or the 4th of November. I'm actually taking it with me to Dish's house, and she's going to take me shooting, and we're going to shoot it. It's all ready to go. It's all in its bag. Ammo's loaded, ready. Well, not loaded in the gun, but ammo box is ready to go.
Cool.
I got everything packed. All the guns are packed, ready to go to be put in the trunk of the car.
I gotta tell you that pink 22 is pretty sexy.
Yes.
I don't even like pink, and it's sexy. I don't like it, but it's sexy.
I'm rubbing off on you. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to catch up with what Mom's saying.
I'm not exactly sure what she's talking about.
So what pink stuff can you shoot with a pink gun? Well,
it won't be pink.
It won't be pink. You guys, we just can't tell you everything, but you can just watch our channels as we're on our trip, and when we get back from our trip, we will have videos like crazy on our channels, and it's going to be hilarious. I'm just saying, watch. We've got a lot of things up our sleeves.
True.
Yeah.
We gotta cram it all into a few days.
I know, right?
Right. Hello, Joseph.
Howdy. Oh, okay. All right. So we'll get down to business real quick. Sorry, guys. I hate to throw it on you. You guys see a hot mess back here. I got some clothes stacked. I got my suitcases back here ready to be packed. I got my cooler ready to be packed and some other things to be. So I'm like, this is my stack. It might get bigger as we have Jammy Timers. You might see it way up here because, yeah. Johnny pulled out the medium size, big suitcase today.
Oh.
And I, wiped it down and everything because it was a little dusty from being in the closet. And I got to looking inside of it, and it's deep. But I'm like, Seth's clothes, Hayden's clothes, my clothes. Seth's clothes, Hayden's clothes, my clothes. And I'm like,
Uh-oh.
So he gave me a little one to put their stuff in, and I get the big gigantic one.
Cool. Good idea.
I'm gonna take. I don't know how much. I don't never know what I'm gonna wear or what I feel like wearing or whatever. So I'm just gonna cram it, pack it full of whatever. But I was trying not to make the trunk full so I can get the guns and stuff in there. But it's cool. Well, I'll manage.
Yeah, you can ask ours and Sock Monkey.
Hey guys.
I think Joseph is Jack's brother's channel. Is this okay? Okay.
Okie
I believe so.
Yep.
The Fat Man.
Hey, Mr. Pink Taco. So, okay, we're gonna we got 2 more Jammy Times before we do our prize giveaway, guys. We have our 3 prizes, our custom knives from GI Customs. He's gonna make the Boker knife from Pink Taco C Spearman, and then we have the bug out bag with all the items inside. It's at least $200 worth of stuff. So we have 2 Jammy Times left, so you guys will probably hear it throughout the Jammy Times, but we only have 2 left, and I'm still not quite to my goal yet, and so we're still going to work on it till we can't work on it no more. So,
right.
We got to push. Here's the knife that GI Customs is making, and you get to choose your own handle. It won't be pink like mine, but it is a very nice knife, and it's very sharp, and it comes with a sheath.
Do the hair on the arm test.
Oh no. I ain't shaving off my hair for nobody. That's alright. And then we have the Boker knife from C Spearman.
Ooh, sexy
That is very nice. It comes with a sheath and a little silky bag that you put it in.
Ooh, a silky bag.
It is very nice. So we got that. And you guys know for $20 donation that you get your name in the pot. For next Saturday is when we're going to do the drawing. And I'm not going to take everything out of the bug out bag, but here's the bug out bag again. It's Mossy Oak Turkey Hunt, or Turkey Thugs. But it's full of, it's very heavy. I don't know how much this is going to cost to, I know how much it costs for the person to send it here, but I don't know how much it's going to cost to send it out. They paid like almost $30 for it to be shipped. So, it's probably going to cost about that much for me to ship it.
Damn, we're going to need extra funds to ship that bad beer.
Yeah.
Hello, Gypsy Prepper. Welcome to our chat.
Oh, sweet. Thank you. Thank you. That's awesome. Yeah, I've been sharing my GoFundMe on some community websites. I've probably gotten 20 or 30 people to won my share, but I hadn't really got any donations from it, but they won it, so I guess that shares it on their channel too. So I'm thankful for that. So you guys make sure you get in for next Saturday's drawing. $20 donation. You know how to go to my PayPal on my main YouTube page. Just click the Michelle Just Playin Fund and put your information in there and do your $20 donation, and your name gets in the pot. So far, I have a list going of people and how many entries they have, so I got it all written down. Oh, he's talking about the bag. I was wondering what he's talking about. But I want to share with you guys a couple of things here real quick. I know Sick Man was having problems with his computer. I don't think he's in the comments right now messing with his computer. But anyway, Sick Man sent me a card in the mail with some money in it for the trip. I thank him and his mom. They both sent. I thank them very much for their donation.
Okay.
It was pretty awesome. But I want to show you guys the awesome card that he sent me in the mail. He's got a great sense of humor, and so does his mom. But this is the card that he sent to me. It says checklist, kick ass, take names, and then he made a third one. It says fuck the trolls, basically. Since we were having a problem with trolls, I thought that was really cute. So
Right.
there. His mom wrote inside, and she says, from one military mom to another, here's my share too. We're family now, and families stick together. And she put her name, and she said, AKA Big Bitch.
Awesome.
So thank you very much. And then Sick Man says, hopefully this will help you get one step closer to your goal. I know it's not much, but I still wanted to help out. Sincerely, Sick Man. And it was awesome. It helped out a lot, more than you'll ever know. So that's really cool. I got another card in the mail. I reckon it's okay that I say his YouTube name. I don't know if he cares that it, but anyway, I thought it was nice. So, his YouTube name is Any Name Will Do, 626. And he sent me a card and he said, I had a great year of general contracting. Please allow me to help your most worthy cause. And he says, much love and blessings. Any Name Will Do, 626. And he sent some money. I didn't talk to him, but Dish talked to him. And just popped up in the mail. So that's awesome. So I thank him very much.
Just pat myself on the back, you know.
Yes, I thank her very much. Yep. And then I had Sass Green, Sass 13th Man. I want to say Sass. Yeah, Sass Green 13th Man. I just call him Sass. He sent me a card. It's got a little Santa Claus on it.
I love that.
And he says have a great trip, basically. And cheers from here. But he sent, I got to show this because it's really cool. So I'm not telling what I'm getting and stuff because of my trolls and haters. I can't believe I even got haters. That sucks. It really does. But he sent me this in the mail. It is Canadian money, and it's really cool. It's like plastic. It's like Monopoly money. It's just really cool. I'd love to hang on to it just to keep it as a keepsake, but I have to have it for the trip, so I can't do that. So
right.
He said he didn't think that I had seen any Canadian money before, which I had not. So he sent me that for me to see. Of course, I've got to go and have it currency exchange and their money and our money is different. So it their $100 is like $70-80 here. So
that's cool though.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad that he sent it like that so that I could actually see it.
Right.
So yes. Oh, GI Customs in there.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna thank them people, those guys, very much for donating. That's awesome.
Playin says the plastic money is new for 2014.
Oh, is it? I hope nobody leaves it in the hot sun or nothing, because I could just see it going.
I'd still use it.
Oh yeah, I'd be like trying to flatten that mug out, be like, hey,
Right?
you won't ball that money up and put it in your pocket, will you? And just think about all those bars, all those dancers trying to pick that plastic money up with their butt. It ain't like the regular money. Can't bend over and pick that up with your butt cheeks. You got to have some serious fingernails to push that mess off the.
They pick the money up with their asses?
Yeah, 'cause some of them's very talented.
I don't know if that's talented. That's just nasty.
I'd be there all day back there trying to do that shit. I mean,
I touched that money probably. That's disgusting.
You need to get the black light out and check your money from now on. I won't do it because I'm scared.
I'm going hazmat suit from now on. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Hazmat it.
Yeah, it's kind of. Yeah, it's kind of. I don't know. I wouldn't be doing it to get lost back there in my big old huge butt.
I'm like so white. I'm like Bella or something.
She's a vamp, guys. She's a vamp.
And the bitch can't get a man, so it's like perfect.
What is it? What is it I call them? I can't think right now. Daggone, what I say the other night? True Blood. What do they call them? Vamp.
Breeders. I can't remember what you said. Something sexual.
Yeah.
Something.
I forgot. I'll have to think about it later. I forgot.
Maybe Johnny can put it in the comment down there.
Yeah, it's something they say. I can't remember right now. And I'm gonna I gotta show one more card. They sent me a Halloween card. It's really cool.
Oh, you're funny.
It says out of treats, and it's got these. Well, they're zombie men.
That one's from the well. Remember that one?
Oh yeah. Yep.
He's a loaded sucker. Don't drink the water. Thank you, Johnny. Fang bangers.
Fang bangers. Yeah, she's gonna be a fang banger. It says, don't worry, hungry trick-or-treaters will eat anything you have. Anything. And it says, Happy Halloween from Daryl and Dish. So you better not had Daryl at your house.
Dungeon.
And that's your way of telling me.
No.
Mm-hmm. I'll be jealous then. I told you. I got Daryl. You got Bohannon.
I know. I got Greasy Bohannon.
Mm-hmm. Greasy Bohannon.
You know, he don't give it up enough. I don't want him. I want my money back.
Alright.
You said like
saving that
one
stuff.
time in like 4 seasons.
Right?
That's why you didn't want him.
No.
Long hair. You suck.
Yeah, he's got some issues. He's needing some help.
Yep, Gypsy.
Yep.
The well zombie.
Gun Crazy said he just passed out. I hope you're alright. Is that it? I mean, like passed out sleep or passed out?
Hope you're alright, dude.
Let's see here. So yeah, you guys, we got 2 more Jammy Times left for the donation thing, and then we're, pretty much, it'll still be going on till I leave, but we won't be pushing it on Jammy Time like we're doing now. I know you guys are so sick of hearing it and tired of it. Like we said last Jammy Time, we're tired of it too. I really am. I'm like way past it. I'm
right.
But Yeah, we have to keep doing it because it's for Megan and it's to be there for her graduation, and it's something I have to do as a mom. I can't give up. I can't do it.
We're so
Gotta
proud of
keep
that
going.
girl. So proud.
Yes, oh yes, very proud of her. She will officially be a Navy sailor on the 22nd of this month.
Woohoo!
And
Awesome.
she graduates on the 31st. On the 22nd, it's the last day of her battle stations, and after that, she said she will be a full Navy soldier. So that's awesome. Sailor, soldier, same thing, pretty much. So she's basically done it, guys. She's done her 2 months, and she's held in there and passed all her stuff, and she's doing it. So we're real proud of her for doing it. We're gonna do a Jammy Time that Saturday night that we're there. She graduates on a Friday. We'll be staying Saturday and Sunday at the hotel still, so she can stay with us the weekend and spend time with us some more. But we'll be doing a Jammy Time, and she'll probably jump in on Jammy Time, so you guys can talk to her and ask her questions, or just you guys want to give her props and root her on, and she'd enjoy that too. So we're gonna try to get her on there.
Right.
She's a little shy, but I'll make her do it anyway. Yeah. Right. No, she doesn't know that yet, Gypsy. She doesn't know her vessel assignment. Her vessel assignment, is that the same thing as
Where she's gonna be staying, I don't know. I don't have any idea.
or what she's gonna be doing in the Navy?
Vessel sounds like something that you're in.
Oh, okay.
I don't
Yeah, not so sure about all that stuff yet. We've only got to talk 3 times, and I've had about 4 letters. They
That's
keep her
another
really
one.
busy.
Yeah, that's another one Johnny might be able to help us out with.
Yeah. We're going crazy. You need to get some sleep, man.
Dude,
But I
yeah.
appreciate you coming in and hanging out with us. That's awesome. I love it when people, even if when people can't stay, if they just come into comments and hey guys, I just want to say hey, show my support. I gotta go. We're grateful for that.
Love you guys. You guys rock.
Yes, we do. We keep doing this for you guys. It ain't just for us, because we do it for you guys. We push to have this community get together weekly so that we can chill out and laugh and joke and just talk about whatever. So, oh, wait a minute. I gotta get my clapper out.
Jump back.
Woohoo! Awesome. Cool. Thank you. Can't say who it's from right yet because all I have is a real name. I don't have a YouTube name, so I'll have to look it up. Yes, thank you very much. Oh.
Hey, Chris.
Howdy. Let's see here. I do want to say this too, on a serious note.
Jeez, thanks, TR.
Well, in his absence.
Okay.
But I do want to say this, and I've had a lot of people to back me up on this, the donation things when I was down and out, and lift me back up and kind of send me the right way and this, that, and the other. But I do want to say this. Several people has done it, and I'm thankful for each and every one of you that has done it. But I want to especially point out Mike DeLucia. he has said it over and over on my Facebook, sent me messages, made comments on stuff, and he's like, "You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it." He's been so positive. I don't know where he gets his positiveness from, but I think it's pretty awesome. So I just want to like point him out that he's like really, he's always just give me positive words. Never no doubt or anything. So thanks, Mike. That means a lot when people do that. I mean, I've had several people, do it, but he's done it, quite a few times when I've kind of been.
Yeah, Mikey's cool.
Yeah, he's so I'm thankful for that. Let's see here.
Anybody else you want to mention?
Well, I don't want to call certain names out and put certain people on the spot, but dishes will give me. Yeah, they already know about you. I don't even have to say that. They already know about you. I couldn't do any of this if it weren't for this. If it weren't for this, I'd probably gave up a long time ago too. Yeah.
Bring it all in.
I mean, I'm telling you, it just. I would. I mean, she's kept me like, let's do this, let's do that. You're gonna make it positive. She's done her videos. She's reached out with resources and stuff like that. I mean, she's really. Yeah. She has. I wouldn't. And you know what? And I have to give your mom props too, because your mom's been a supporter too. So, I have to say that she's been a big supporter too. So I couldn't do it. Yeah, I definitely.
Just playing with you, girl.
Oh no, but that's a give me already. Everybody knows that. Definitely. And like we were saying before, it's not been easy to ask for donations because I like to do things on my own, but I knew that I wouldn't make this trip if I didn't have the help. And that's why I reached out to my YouTube friends, my Facebook friends, and just kind of sucked it up and didn't, not let my pride get to me and just do what I had to do. And I have shared it a million times. Dish has shared it a million times. Over and over and over and over and over. So, yeah.
We love you.
Thank you.
We all love our show.
I hope so.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, I know you guys do. I do. I feel it. I mean, I'm not to my goal yet, but I'll get there. We got another week. I'm not very far away.
Cool. Awesome.
Let's see here. What time is it? Dish went to get some lights put in for her. We were talking about that before we came on here. I had to get some lights put in the car because my lights were so dim. I couldn't see. I mean, I already wear glasses at night as it is. So for the trip, I made sure that I got some new light bulbs in my car. And so she went to get her some, and this dude,
yeah,
lazy
ass mofo. Right.
He didn't even sell her no lights and told her that her lights were fine, that they just needed to be adjusted. But her lights are dim. And they need to be brighter.
I know, who the hell cares where they're pointing if they're not bright?
Right, yeah. That's that's what we were talking about.
The man was too lazy to sell me light bulbs. Oh, jeez. He was either the most honest person in the world or the most laziest person. I'm not sure which one.
I know, right? I was like, I can't believe he didn't sell lights. I mean, shoot, still get the lights and get the lights put in, and then worry about where they need to be pointing. But if they're dim and yellow, they're just gonna shine, just right there. They're not. But if you get the brighter ones, they're gonna shine and out.
I'm gonna kill me a deer with my baby, and I'm gonna be pissed.
Right. I'm telling you. Yeah, you got to go get some. That dude was.
And I'll be picking that deer up, and I'll be like suplexing it and shit like that.
She'll be out there with a mower or sawing them head off.
You bitch.
We pulled up at the hotel and there'd be a huge ass buck head sitting on top of her new vehicle with the horns, and the face is sticking straight and
right.
had bugs in its eyes and teeth and all this stuff where she'd been flying down the road. Yeah, right?
Over the side.
Mm-hmm.
Kids are petrified. GI, watch it, boy.
What's Gypsy Prepper talking about? Oh, she's talking about in her vehicle. Her lights in her vehicle. She needs a new light bulbs for her.
Yeah.
Ooh, lights.
Believe me, I'm white enough right here. I can see.
Yeah, I got this bright light in that one. But Gypsy Prepper said, forget the Southern Mama's light. You need to make your way down south. Michelle, just don't pull a Miami Prepper 1 on us. I don't know who Miami Prepper is, but it must not be good. And show us the graduation, then you have my trust. Oh, you guys gonna see some serious video footage, no doubt. I may be boohooing in the background and can't catch my breath because I'm sobbing so bad, but you will get some video footage. You best believe it. I will be there if all goes well.
I'll slap you. Aren't you supposed to slap somebody when they're crying? Just.
I wouldn't do that.
No. You sure?
No. Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't try that if I were you. I really wouldn't try that.
What you gonna do?
I might turn tripolar on you.
Oh hell no!
Mhm.
Oh jeez.
You'd only do that to get attention, so them guys would come up there and wrestle you down and take you out. And you'd be like, "Oh, grab me a little bit harder." Don't try to pull one of those. No.
I'd have a handful of cock. There'd be no getting away. Please let go of my junk. And I'd be like, oh no, hell
right?
No.
Please let go of my boob. Right? Mm-hmm.
Fun times.
Yeah, driver, she's got a newer vehicle. The lens ain't yellow on it. The lens is white on it. It's not the lens.
It's bubblers.
Yeah. Jack got it.
Good old Jack. Love him.
Yeah. Someone's sneaking in on me. Oh yeah, he's gone. Yeah, be tripolar. Yeah, no, there'll be definitely some video footage. I mean, we got so much stuff planned. I mean, we're not gonna be going out and doing stuff that cost anything because we're pinching pennies. But
exactly.
yeah, but we're gonna get video footage of, while we're at the hotel and at the graduation, and then, when we get to Dish's house and stuff, and the woods and the stuff that we got planned. It's, yeah.
Wish we had more time. You could go hunting with me.
Right.
Shut up. Shut up.
Right.
Quit coughing. Aren't you better yet?
No. I start coughing at nighttime. He's got the air on. Good Lord.
Oh, he's in.
It's cold. It's a little bit cold in here.
Yeah, you're never gonna get better. Not with that cold air.
No, I definitely not. Definitely not. So, TR is not gonna be with us tonight. He's got to work tomorrow. And Mike, did you ever get your earbuds? Nod once for yes, and 2 for no.
Right on.
Yes. Gypsy Prepper, the graduation is in Chicago, Illinois. That is it's supposed to be a 14-hour trip, but it'll probably be about 17 hours because I'm taking 2 little ones with me. I have a 8-year-old and a 6-year-old that I'm taking with me. So by the time we stop, and everybody has to take turns peeing and all this good stuff, and look at this, look at that, mama, and it'll probably take me about 17 hours to get there. But after, is it 12 hours? After about 12 hours, and me and Dish are meeting up, and then we're going to follow each other on up to Chicago. We're going to be meeting.
You'll find me in the truck, the semi-truck that's going boing, 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 boing.
Oh my gosh. She's going to be a lot lizard now.
For a day.
For a day? Yeah. Yep. Her graduation is on the 31st, and we have to be there at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Halloween, my favorite holiday. I'm going to miss it. I don't care.
Yeah. She's going to do some trick-or-treating her own style. We just won't be involved in it.
Right.
Yeah. I wish that was true, Gypsy Prepper. I won't be going out drinking, unfortunately.
No.
But and anything else isn't going to happen either. But
not with kids. There's not going to be that going on.
Yeah, we're going to have a party, but it's going to be up in the hotel room after the kids get to bed.
Your kids don't go to bed.
Watch.
No, I know they go to bed for school, but I don't know.
Yeah,
they might not want to go to bed on the holiday.
They probably will after that tiresome ride and stuff like that. Because that Wednesday night, I'm leaving out. I'm leaving out at midnight on the 29th. The 28th, the night of the 28th at midnight, I'm going to be leaving so the kids can sleep in the car while I'm driving. So I'm going to sleep the day before. So by the time we travel and get to the hotel and get checked in and everything, it'll probably be about Jammy time. So it's just depending on how tired we actually are if we will do a Jammy time on that Wednesday night. If we do a Jammy time, which we haven't missed one yet. I don't want to start now, but if it may be just an hour long, if that. We may do just, we're here, we're in, you know, this is what's going on so far, you know, get me a dish on there and say hey to everybody, and that's going to probably be, you know, maybe about an hour or something like that, because we're going to need sleep, definitely.
Right?
Going to be.
Buy a big old, like, Costco vat of, like, that 5-hour energy shit.
Right.
You're strung out.
Yeah, Megan can't drink. She can't drink. She can't drive. She can't wear civilian clothes or any of that stuff while she's with us. She has to stay in the clothes she's in, and there's a lot of rules. She has
And I
to
don't drink, so.
Yeah, and I don't drink, so. Yeah.
Guess it's just the pot then.
Right? We don't do that either.
I've never done that. I'm boring as hell.
Hey, I need to hook up. I don't know anybody. I'm too old now, I guess. But so that's our plan, and I've got YouTube capture on my cell phone. So as I'm driving, I might do a couple videos and upload them. There won't be no editing. There won't be no intros or nothing like that. It'll just be straight go to my YouTube page. This is where I'm at. This is what I'm doing. Type deal.
Good idea.
And just upload it and let it be. All right. Well, let's I guess let's get our people in here.
Right on.
So they don't fall asleep on us.
Gee, that's so funny.
What's he doing?
He's sending me pictures.
Oh my. If I can spell. So I take it he's back.
That's awesome, Playin. Thank you. That's a really good idea.
Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, thank you, Mr. or Mrs. Gypsy.
No, I think that's it. I don't leave nobody out. All right, you guys, your invites has been sent. Check your bell.
Ring my bell. Ring my bell.
No, that's cute.
So last night, Michelle made me watch some country corn po and guys sing. What was that on?
Britain's Got Talent. No, American's Got Talent or something.
Something with David Hasselhoff on it or something like that.
Yeah, what does he know about singing? All he knows is about getting drunk, eating cheeseburgers off the floor. I mean, what in the world does he have to?
Well, and Sharon too. I mean, I know that she's Ozzy's manager and all that, but I mean, Ozzy can't sing. I mean, come on.
He screams.
I don't know who the other dude was, but anyway. I know.
Oxycontin, give me an Oxycontin.
Tell these dogs to quit shitting on the floor.
Sharon! Sharon! Shit on the floor again.
Anyways, this corn pone dude goes on. He's like, talking like a southern dude. He's talking rolling his lip and crap like that. And he sits down there and everybody's making fun of him. He sits down there and he like sings just, I mean, if you like country, the dude sang really, really good. I mean, he did
You gotta really like Garth
really.
Brooks.
He really sang good. I mean, really good. When he was singing, I was thinking about having sex with him. But when
Oh
he
my word, have mercy!
but when he
I'm so
stopped,
glad you did not tell me that last night while we were watching that.
when he was talking, the sex was gone.
Oh, we're not talking bad about Ozzy. We're not talking
Heck
bad.
no, Ozzy, man, no way.
Yeah, we're not talking bad about him.
No way, man. That dude can rock out some songs, or he could in the olden days.
No, I like Ozzy and I like Sharon. I just think when they done the reality TV show, it was hilarious because he was acting like that on there. I mean, edit that out.
I watched every episode of that crap just because I wanted to see the way they acted. And so, a lot of it was fake, obviously. They had dialogue to try to follow.
Right.
Ozzy, try to remember this line, please.
Right. Say that again. What? Oh, hell with it.
No, he didn't say how much.
Yeah, I was being nice. Who's that dude? I can't think of his name. I used to watch him all the time. And his wife. He was Kiss. The dude with the long tongue. What's
Gene Simmons.
Yes, Gene Simmons. Now I used to watch their reality. I like watching theirs.
I've never seen that one.
Yeah, I like theirs. It's pretty cool.
Let's check it out. If I'm ever bored. Right now I'm trying to catch up on Supernatural, so I'm not bored too often.
Are you still trying to catch up on it?
Yeah, I'm trying. 22 episodes a season is not an easy thing to get caught up on.
No.
I don't care how good looking they are. It's like, damn.
Well, Dean's the good looking one. Sam's a Calvin Klein model or some crap. Something.
I'll put one in the front and one in the back seat. Don't matter to me what they look like. That's a hot, sexy car, too.
Oh, yeah, big back
seat. Impala.
Oh, big back seat.
Doors open. Mm-hmm.
Okay, people. Jeez. My grandma was faster than that.
Yeah, you guys, get the bell lit up. Come on now. Answer your bells.
If you didn't get it, let us know. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. I keep coughing. I need to mute myself when I do that. But I'm still not over this cold, I guess. I need to get over it.
I went to the bank today, and the bank lady was talking about her mucus drainage.
Oh.
And I'm like going, oh my God. And it was like, not only did I not want to hear that, I didn't want to hear nothing. I wanted ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta, have a nice day.
Right.
Blah, 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 freaking blah, 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 blah. And it's like, bitch, I haven't slept yet.
Oh, right.
I don't want to be friends with you. I just want you to do this transaction so I can leave. Oh, jeez, my day has been bad. My hair's flat.
No, it's not. It's fine. Yeah, I didn't,
That's exactly what I was thinking. Ebola.
Ebola! I want a shirt that says that.
I do too.
And you know what? I don't really mean to joke about it, but they have went really crazy over this crap. And it's like you can get Ebola from anything. I mean, so you might as well just Ebola. Anything goes wrong, Ebola.
Mm-hmm.
Blame it on Ebola.
We will all die from it, though, if it gets... hand. I mean,
They got Halloween costumes. It's the suit, the white suit. It has Ebola written right here, and it has the face mask with the goggles and the respirator. It's a Halloween costume they just made, and they're selling like hotcakes. I think that people think that you can buy those things and think that they're really going to help them. Like, oh, it's a Halloween costume, but I probably can really wear this, and it's really going to help me keep Ebola out of the air or whatever, me catching it. No, dum-dums, it's a Halloween costume.
true.
Howdy, howdy.
Mikey.
Hey, what's happening?
Oh my God, I can hear
I can
him.
hear you.
You can hear me?
Awesome. Woo.
It works?
It works
Yes, it
great.
works good.
Wow. I'm happy now.
Awesome.
All right, awesome.
Oh, he got him.
I'm a happy camper now.
All right. So, do you know how to do your internal?
Hang on. I just lost all you guys.
Oh.
We still see you. He's going to have to cook in again.
There you are. No, no, I didn't mean lose as in, I just meant I closed the window by accident.
Oh,
Yeah, it says group chat. Is that
Okay,
what
cool.
you're talking about?
The
yeah,
internal.
group chat.
I think
Okay.
that's.
You mean that one?
Yep, first.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, we were just picking up. Anything goes wrong, it's Ebola. You get a flat tire, Ebola.
Right.
Blame Ebola.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah. Might as
Right on.
well. Might as well. Why is Stump still commenting?
He said that his bell is working, but he just needs a moment.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that part. Go ahead, take your time. I didn't. I just didn't. I didn't know if you got it or not, but I didn't see the comment ahead.
That's cool.
Yeah. They had some. Not to get political, but I am going to for just a second. You know all that Ferguson stuff and the boy that got shot and everything. They come back with the forensics and stuff today, and I guess there was blood all inside the officer's car and on the officer's shirt and stuff. And they're saying that I guess shots were fired while he was in his car. It's just a bunch of so things have kind of changed, kind of shifted, kind of wild.
Nice.
Yeah, I hate to see the outcome on this one. It ain't looking too well. Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it really is.
That stinks.
Yeah, it does. I don't think if I read anything else. I haven't read anything. Go ahead, Mike.
Michelle, I just wanted to say, I know what it means for you to want to go out and see your daughter, okay? Because a bunch of years ago, when I was a different person, my kid brother was in the Navy. And I had the opportunity to go. And because I was a different person back then, I didn't go. And I'm 47 years old, and I'm kicking myself in the ass for it. Because, in my opinion, one of the proudest things, and he's only my kid brother. He's not, you know what I mean? So I can only imagine how you feel as a parent, And I think one of the most proudest things in the world is to be able to serve this country. I wasn't able to do that, but I think it's one of the most proudest things in the world as a parent, or even as a sibling like I was with my brother. It was one of the most proudest things, and you belong with your little girl on that day. You know what I mean? And that's why I don't want to. I know sometimes you get down, and I know it's frustrating, and I know what it took for you to do this. I really, really, really do. You know, I'm proud of you as all hell for being able to do it. You know, you're doing great. You're doing great. Okay?
Thank you, Mike.
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate that. I do.
You're welcome.
And you're right. I need to be there. Everybody knows just what I've told them. Megan's daddy retired at the Navy. He's never spent more than 2 days in her whole entire life, and he never paid a dime for her. When she graduated high school, she was on her own. I had to move up here, and she paid for her own apartment. She paid her own bills. She still pays her own bills up until she went to the Navy. I didn't pay her bills for her. She worked 3 jobs,
Wow.
never slept, to pay her rent and her lights and her car payment, her insurance, her cell phone bill. I mean, she worked, 3 jobs. She decided she wanted to go into the Navy to better herself. She lost the weight. She was like 190 pounds, and she lost down to like 160, within several months. Eating just a potato or just a salad every single day. That's what she ate every day. And didn't eat after, like 8 o'clock.
Yep.
She lost the weight. She went to all her classes and stuff. She studied. She bought the book offline and done all the questions for the Navy and everything. I mean, she really worked hard. We don't have a close-knit family. There is no family reunions. There is nobody. And as you probably seen on Facebook the other day, I started ranting and raving because none of my family has wrote this child. She is at her lowest. And me and Dishes wrote her. She's had maybe 2 other friends to write her. But she told me, she said, Mom, I look forward to that pink card because I went and bought pink envelopes. So she'd know that she's got a letter coming. And she said, I look forward to that pink envelope just to read your letters. But none of my family has donated except for my nephew did, and that was it. None of my family's donated, and none of my family has wrote her and told her how proud they are or nothing. Nothing. And I feel embarrassed. Just like I feel embarrassed for having to ask everybody to help me to go see my youngin' when it's not their job. But I'm in a situation where I can't afford it, and I couldn't save up. This only happened in a matter of months. She signed up for the Navy, done what she had to do, and boom, there she was in the Navy. And it's like, okay, in 2 months, I got to go be at a graduation. I didn't have time.
Right.
So it's very important to me, and I'm going to share it with everybody. We're going to do video, and I get to meet Dish. Dish is going to come to be their support for me. That's awesome.
Yeah, you guys can be like Dumber and Louise.
I know, right? We're going to be in so much trouble.
With a
really
couple
are.
of kids.
Right.
Yeah, definitely. But I'm grateful to everybody that has helped and give. And like I said, even if you gave $1, thank you. That got me one step closer. It really did.
Right.
So
it's
I have,
important.
I just want to see your video of your daughter graduating, and you and Dish doing your thing, and it is important, and you're gonna do it. I know you're gonna do it, and I can't wait. I can't wait. I'll be up hunting when you're there, but and hopefully, like I said to you, hopefully I'll have that. This guy has this little Wi-Fi box. It's portable. You like hook it up to your cigarette lighter and stuff.
Right.
So we used it last year. Hopefully he'll have one this year too. But if he doesn't, I won't get to be able to see it till I get home. But
well, that's cool. You'll get to see it. Yeah, because we'll definitely do plenty of videos. You'll be watching videos for days probably. Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm trying to stay positive, and I'm just about to my goal. I just got to get a little bit further, and we're still going to work on it. And I'll get there, but I got to be there for her. She's going to be looking, like I said, she don't have any other support. Mama's it. There's no daddy, there's no grandparents, there's no nothing. There's no other people. It's mama.
Yeah,
so mama's got to be there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I'll get there. I'll stay positive. Oh, yeah, customs must be going good. Good night, GI.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Johnny will be in here in a few minutes.
So I got a technical question for you.
Okay.
How do I get to see? Because what I'm looking at now is you guys in that thing with the internal chat. How do I get to see the
External chat?
external chat too?
You have to open up another window.
Yeah, I have one. I have that done now, but it's just I'm trying not to make. If I make this too small, I won't be able to. Okay, yeah, we can do it this way.
You
I see.
can minimize, and then you can move it and stretch it and make it shrink it up, make it a little smaller, just enough just to see the comments rolling.
Okay. Uh-oh. How do I shut that off? Okay.
You gotta mute. You gotta mute it.
Yeah, I did. Okay.
Okay. And when you go to type in the external comments,
Yeah.
the camera part will go off the screen, but all you do is click back on it and it pops back up.
Okay.
So you'll get the feel of it.
Okay.
Just seeing what everybody's saying in the comments. Well, way to go, Gypsy.
Absolutely.
You gotta do what you gotta do when it comes to your youngins.
Yep.
What about the yoga video that you showed me, Michelle, where the chick was flinging her little baby all over the place?
Oh.
Oh, yeah. They had one on Facebook.
It was freaking scary.
Oh, yeah. This chick had a 2-week-old baby, and she was swinging it by its arms and feet and all kinds of stuff, and saying it's some kind of yoga exercise for babies. Luckily, the baby didn't die, but you can't do that. You can't be swinging a baby around and stuff.
Was she from
by
Russia?
Arms and legs.
Did you say?
Yeah, I think she was.
Damn.
People are crazy. They do all kinds of stuff.
I just knew them little arms were going to break off.
That's
yank them out of socket.
Mm-hmm.
That's horrible.
Yep.
It is. So, Mike, you went deer hunting and got you a deer.
Well, that picture I did, but it's an old picture. It's about 2 years old. I just used the picture. I just used that picture as a profile picture on Facebook because I can't wait to go.
Right on.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
But yeah, that was my actually. That was well, I shouldn't say like legally. I was not like I was a poacher or something. I used to because I belong to this organization in New Hampshire, and we own 70 acres of land. And when I was a teenager, we'd hunt up there. Okay, so but I thought the law up there was if you're hunting on your own land, you don't need a license. So we used to hunt up there. And then I come to find out I couldn't, and it was wrong. I didn't know that. There was no internet back then.
Right on.
You know.
Right.
But that picture that you see on my Facebook, that's my first deer, like legally, if you so to speak. You know what I mean?
With a license.
Okay.
With a license, right? Up in Maine. It's nice.
Cool.
You know? And I'm going back up. I'm leaving Sunday. What's Sunday? The 2nd, November 2nd.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, November 2nd. I'm going up, and for the week, and so that ought to be fun.
Awesome. Hey, Stump.
Hey, Stump. Hey, Johnny.
Howdy, howdy.
Hey, John.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, I've never been deer hunting or anything. I've been turkey hunting, but not deer hunting.
Oh, really?
Little turkeys are everywhere. I saw baby turkeys today. I mean, they shouldn't be that small this time of year, though. They shouldn't be.
No.
They're runts.
Must have been some runts. She had a litter of runts, right on.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, they should be Jake size or better.
Exactly. Tell you what, though, Johnny, they'd be good over the fire.
Yeah, they would.
Yeah, they would.
Throw them on there like a couple of Cornish hens.
Right on.
Double handful of cracked corn in a drop basket, and you're good.
Right?
Hypothetically.
Right, right. Oh, gee. Hey, French Sniper.
Ooh, French is in the house. What's up, French? Right.
Yep.
Let's see. I got a notification.
Yeah, friends, grilled turkey is good now.
Oh,
Yeah, it
heaven.
is.
Mm-hmm.
Rotisserie turkey over an open fire or in the oven or any other way you cook turkey is good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to explain to my wife and my children that wild turkey is not like what you buy at the grocery store.
No.
Oh no.
And she says, "Well, what am I going to get out of it?" I says, "A lot of breast."
Yep.
And, I says, "There isn't going to be no turkey leg that's this big around, you know. That's just not going to happen." But I never shot a turkey. I missed twice, and I was embarrassed. I haven't gone back yet.
Oh man.
My buddy's like, shoot him right in the head. I'm like, all right, I'll shoot him right in the head. And so I went to shoot him like in the head where his eye is, not at the neck, you know. I went for the head. And I went right over the top of him.
Saw the shot go over him.
Hit him again. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. He was good. Now they're gone, you know. And I'm like, son of a. I haven't gone back since.
Better get you a better choke tube.
You know.
Mm-hmm. Or a new set of glasses.
Right?
I missed turkey 3 times actually, but the bugger would not stand still.
Oh, really?
And I couldn't. It was gonna be like touching me, so I just started boom, boom, and then it flew away, and I was like, damn. Missed all 3 times. That sucks. Not a feather, nothing. Missed bad. That was embarrassing.
I mean, I can hit a running rabbit with a pellet gun, but I can't hit with one shot pellet gun, right? 177, right? And I can't hit a friggin' turkey. Makes no sense.
Fun times, fun times.
Yeah. As long as I'm out in the woods, I'm a happy camper.
Right.
You know. I got bow season right around the corner.
Yeah, our bow season is first, and then it's gun, and then it's bow, and then it's muzzle, then it's bow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got bow is up to, you know, like I said, next week or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then our shotgun season, because this is you know, Crappachusetts, you know, you can't shoot a rifle in the state of Massachusetts.
Exactly.
You know. So shotgun season starts the Monday after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
And then that goes to the 15th. The 15th or the 14th, one or the other. And then muzzleloader goes from the 16th to the 31st.
Okay.
So
they will let you shoot a muzzleloader, though.
Yeah, I can shoot a muzzleloader and a shotgun.
Okay.
Way out west. See, I live in the northeast part of Massachusetts on the New Hampshire border.
Okay.
So it's really densely populated. But if I went out, they call it the Berkshires of Massachusetts, where Vermont and New York meet. Okay, where they meet Massachusetts, like where the Appalachian Trail runs through Massachusetts. If you're shooting a bear, you can use a rifle, but there's all kinds of rules to it. But what doesn't make sense to me is that you can't shoot a bear in the state of Massachusetts with a shotgun.
Well, that is weird.
Or a muzzleloader. It has to be a rifle.
That's crazy.
It's dumb.
It is. It really, really is.
State of Massachusetts.
I mean, a slug will take a bear down, no problem.
Exactly. Especially if I put a 3-inch sabot around in it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, those. Yep.
You're going right down. I don't care who you are.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
You know. But.
True. Yeah, there's some weird hunting laws, really weird hunting laws. And then 2 years ago, the DNR made it a point to go out on opening day and check everybody's license. And I mean, you know, prime time morning, and there's all these idiots in green walking around, and it's like, are you freaking kidding me?
Scenting up the whole area on you.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, people were pissed. Oh my gosh, people were just up in arms about it. But there's nothing we could do.
No.
Yeah.
See, up in Maine, because I do a lot of hunting in Maine and Mass. But they at least wait till you come out. You know, if you're dragging one out, they'll stop you.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
That would be nice.
They don't normally come in while you're in hunting.
Well, you wouldn't think they would, because I mean, it is a chance that they could get shot. I mean,
exactly.
You're a green target walking around, you know.
Especially in northeastern Massachusetts, where the wildlife management areas that we have aren't really the biggest. So as soon as the leaves start falling, all you see is a bunch of orange pumpkins standing by trees or sitting in tree stands.
Right.
You know, the orange hats everywhere. I'm like, are you really kidding me here?
Yeah,
you know?
I love that. Yep.
I'm like, oh, you know.
Yep. Yep, the good old blaze orange.
Yeah. 500 square inches I have to. Oh my God.
Yeah, right. Yep.
And I'm fat, so I look like a pumpkin. You know what I mean? It's like, and I have no teeth, so I match a perfect pumpkin. You know.
Damn, Mike.
Oh, jeez.
Wow. And I'm pissed because it's squirrel season, right?
Mm-hmm.
And last week there was, like, seriously, probably, I don't know, 10 to 15 gray squirrel in my backyard. So the night before it opened, I went by my brother's house and picked up the pellet gun again. He bought my nephew some pellet gun. It shoots like, I don't know, 1,400 feet per second. I'm like, why didn't you just buy him a shotgun?
Right.
You know, for the money you spent on that thing, you could have bought my Mossberg. I'm sorry, but you couldn't. You know what I mean?
Right.
Let me help you correct the pronunciation. It's Shitberg.
So I come home with it. So now it's squirrel season. I come home with it, and I can't find a damn squirrel in the frickin' yard.
Oh yeah, that's the way it works.
I'm out there, I'm throwing food down there for him, the whole nine. You know. because I saw who did the video. I saw a video on somebody. Oh, it was Jamie Burley. Did I pronounce that right? On YouTube. He's part of Dave Canterbury's crew there with Pathfinder School.
Oh, sure, yeah. Okay.
And I saw him. He was skinning a couple of, because I'd never cleaned. You know, I usually when I shoot squirrels and rabbit and stuff like that, I give it to my brother. Here, take care of this.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So I watched his, and it was pretty cool how he did it. You know.
Mm-hmm.
But no dice.
They scattered.
That's the way it happens with everything.
Right.
Day before deer season, you'll see 10 deer in the field every day, at the same time every day. Deer season comes in, you go out there at that time, and there ain't a fucking thing out there.
Right.
Not even a grass bird.
Right.
Yeah, keep every season's open better than we do.
Right, they do.
They know.
Yep. Think I hear them rednecks sighting in their rifles. I think we better get out of here.
Damn right.
You time to get out of here.
Deer here, everybody sighting in. The damn deer start calling, oh shit, it's the Ebola, really.
Right?
Right.
Blame Ebola on everything now. Every time something happens, Ebola.
Ebola. I don't know. I was in Johnny, were you in the was it I forget whose chat it was, but they were talking about the Ebola, and 420 had an awesome comment. He said 125,000 people died of the flu last year.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the uproar? Yeah, I'm not trying to be cold-hearted. I don't want anybody dying of any diseases, you know. But 125,000 to one,
Right.
you know. Let Congress get involved fixing the flu. You know what I'm saying?
I think what's so scary about it, it's new and unknown.
Yeah.
You
Good
know,
point.
usually, like I said last night on the conundrum, the flu usually most cases, not all, but most cases by itself don't kill you as the flu. It's after it's turned into or set in with pneumonia and bronchitis because you didn't treat yourself, you let it go, or something to that effect, or you had a weakened immune system to start with. This shit, you can be perfectly healthy with a great immune system. From what we know about it, get it, and you're fucking dead within 30 days.
Right.
You know, at least
Exactly.
with a flu, you have a snowball's chance in hell.
Good point.
Yeah.
You know, that I think that's what's so scary. And even though this Ebola shit has existed since, I think, what was the first known case in Africa was somewhere in late 78, 79, 83, somewhere in that float area.
Mm-hmm.
It's different than it was when they first saw it then. It's as it will every time it infects somebody and if I infect you, what I have is a different strain is what you have now, and when you infect somebody else, it's a damn different strain, just like every other virus / disease. So it's morphed, it's getting more dangerous, it's seemingly spreading faster, and it's kind of freaking people out. So that, you know, it's the newness, and I like I said last night, I don't advocate freaking the fuck out about it, but don't close your eyes to it and turn your back on it either, because next thing you know, you're like, oh shit.
Still got to be
You know,
aware.
my ears are fucking bleeding.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's like every time my wife goes to work, you know, she works with I don't know, 3 or 4 girls from Africa, you know, and I go, really? Like, where are they from, kiddo? Because you know, we do have 3 little ones at home. You know what I mean? And she goes, no, you don't get it. She says, you know, I have all my. They get all their shots. You know, they get shot at work. You know, she gets everything. She gets a TB shot. She gets it all. You know, but you know, sometimes I kind of, you know what I mean? I just kind of, what is she, you know what I mean? I don't worry about it, like you just said, Johnny. I don't worry about it. It's just always, just something to think about. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I'm paying attention. That's for damn sure.
Right.
And Jack was asking, was Ebola or on vacations or something all these years? Sorta, because when it first had that first outbreak, excuse me, it was isolated. They quarantined, and people wasn't allowed to infect further people. And quite frankly, once they died off, or the ones that had the freaky good immune system didn't die from it, it went dormant, just like Black Plague back in the day, and something yellow fever and so on and so forth. We hadn't eradicated those diseases. They just went dormant because we quarantined and isolated and cleaned and hygiene and in the big thing, quarantine, keeping it from spreading, and it just eventually, we call it dying off, but it didn't die off. It just went dormant. And they did that in Africa the first couple times I had the outbreaks, and it went dormant. But this shit reoccurs every so often, just like everything else. Just like people think we eradicated polio. Polio wasn't eradicated. It was vaccinated and sent into dormancy.
Right.
If you look it up, if you do some research on polio, it's beginning to creep back into society throughout the world because the world is no longer vaccinating against it. Not that I'm advocating vaccinations, because I think they're dangerous too, but then sometimes it's a 50-50 gamble. Should I, shouldn't I? Polio was one of those where the vaccination probably helped more than it hurt, in my opinion.
Can I get
polio reoccurrences are coming back because the world is not vaccinating against polio no more.
What's the? I'm sorry, go ahead, Johnny.
I was just going to say it wasn't eradicated. Nothing is eradicated. It's just sent into dormancy.
I'm trying to think of the name of the, you know, because Johnny, we're in the same age bracket. Do you have that immunization on your arm that left? It was like it's like a tattoo without color. That's what I call it.
Right.
It's my tattoo without color.
Growing up,
what was that vaccine for?
That was smallpox.
Smallpox.
Growing up, Mama always told me I had it. Navy tried to tell me I didn't have it because of this and that, and they quit doing it, this and that and another. I said, well, I'm from Podunk, fucking Alabama. If they had it on the shelf, they stuck you with it. But I don't scar easily.
Oh, okay.
So they was like, oh, you don't have it. So when I was having to go to some of these places I had to go, they made me get the smallpox vaccination again. Everybody else 3 days later was pussing up and shit running down their arm and was in pain and all that stuff.
Sorry.
Mine had one little scab, and when it went away, they had scars and I didn't. And I, it's because I didn't have the scar the first time. They said, "Oh, you didn't get it." Well, bullshit. You don't know me, And I proved it to them, and they documented it in my record that received polio virus vaccination seemingly for the second time, did not scar either time. Because I showed them, I'm like, you gave it to me, doc. Where's it at? Mine's healed 3 days later, and everybody else's shit's running. All y'all's is running down your fucking arm. because it makes a nasty sore.
But because they stopped it because like I think my kid brother was born in I don't know. My youngest brother was born in '75, and he don't have it. They just had regular vaccinations.
Right.
But
they put it in their mouth too.
yeah,
They give it to them the babies now. The kids. They give it to them the polio
right.
in their mouths
Well,
now.
polio, yeah, but we talking about smallpox. You can't put that
Oh,
in your
okay.
mouth.
I'm trying to
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out. I have a daughter that's allergic to one of the shots, and the school's all up in arms. Oh, she has to have it. I goes, no, she's allergic to it.
Right, she's exempt.
She had, and then she's allergic to what else? The measles shots. That's what she's allergic to. It made her wicked, sick in the hospital the whole nine, and
Right.
But the schools are all up in arms, and I found out a friend of my wife's, her kids were all, graduated and grown, but none of them were immunized. None of her kids were immunized because she was afraid of, but nothing happened either. I mean, they're all healthy. They're all, you know what I mean?
Well, see, here, I'm like Matt from Resisted Tyranny. He
Yep.
says like this: if all y'all kids has got the vaccines, and y'all got your vaccines, and I don't, my kids don't. What you worried about? You're protected, right? You're saying you need to be protected. Mine is not going to make yours sick because you're vaccinated against it. Yours can't make mine sick because you're vaccinated against it. Now, isn't that the whole point of your so-called vaccinations? Well, I choose not to be vaccinated, so fuck off. And that's, that to me, you catch them in a contradiction of the fucking words, see?
Right.
Oh, but you got to have yours. No, I don't. I don't have to have mine to make you safe, motherfucker, not according to your definition of vaccines. And, all this other bullshit you're preaching.
Yeah.
Sick man? Yes, I do.
At times.
I ain't touching that one.
Sorry, it was open there. I had to jump
Sorry.
in.
You just served up a softball. I let it go by the plate. I didn't swing at it.
Right.
Mm.
The driver said his smallpox faded away decades ago.
Okay.
Well, I'm still young because I ain't got none of that crap.
No, you.
I still got it. I don't know why, but I still got it.
They take that cluster of needles and stick it in that damn smallpox shit, and they stick it in your arm and make a circle. And they draw it off first. At least they did when they did me the second time. As a child, I remember them doing it, but I don't remember them ever drawing. I think they just stuck me. But I was sitting there laughing at them. I was like, I've already had it, but according to you, you're smarter than me. Whatever, okay. And I told them there then with the doctor, he was a doctor, but he was some type of, I don't know what the fucking term was. He wasn't like a doctor like diagnose you with the cold or the flu or a surgery doctor. He was some kind of immunization type doctor. I forget what chemical type, pharmacy type related doctor. I don't know. I can't remember the fucking title. And he was the one that was, him and the corpsman were under his direction, was sticking everybody. And I said, in 3 days, I said, it won't be a scab anymore. And he was like, oh yeah, in 3 days it's going to be really good. I'm like, no, well. And he was, thought I was being a wise ass, and I was, because he was being argumentative. And he told our corpsman to take a picture of it. And by the time everybody else, like I said, pus is running down the arm, mine had a little scab on it and never pussed up, and it went away. And he took pictures of it and emailed them to that doctor.
Cool.
Which I think I healed. It didn't bother me because I done had the motherfucker though. But they didn't want to believe me because they said all schools stopped giving it in such and such year. But like I said, I was from small town Alabama. If the vaccine was available, they didn't throw it away or turn it back in. They used it.
They used it, right?
They just went ahead and used it. And I know I remember it. And plus, my mom telling me I was some of the last group of kids to get it before they ran out of it and quit, bringing more in. So.
Yep.
Now chickenpox, I had horrible bad.
Yeah, I had the
chickenpox in my hair, and my ears, and my nose.
I've never had chickenpox.
It wasn't nothing to be. It wasn't no fucking fun. That's for damn sure.
No.
I was miserable and bathed in calamine lotion.
Yep. I can remember being a kid. I was probably, I don't know, 6, 7 years old, standing on the chair, and my mother pat me down with the cotton ball with that calamine lotion crap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was a pastel pink.
Yeah.
And Mama didn't. She didn't daub us down. She bought that shit in them big ass jugs like this, and she would pour it in her hand and just bathe us in it. And then she poured some in your hand. You do your parts, because I had them everywhere. You know what I mean?
Right.
And she was like, "You do your private parts. I got your legs and your arms, your back." Shit. Because I had them in my hair. I had to take the clippers and cut my hair down real low to be able to put some on it because I thought I was just gonna scratch myself to death.
Hey, they talking.
And Mama wouldn't let me scratch the ones on my face or my arms or anything where you would see them. She said it'd make scars.
Right.
She didn't care if I scratched the ones in my head, and I'd be scratching the hell out of them. She said your hair hide them. But I didn't.
My boss about a year and a half ago, he got shingles. Let me tell you, I don't know if you guys ever seen anybody with shingles before. He had it on his face, and he texted me a picture of it because he's out of work, obviously at the time. He's out of work. It looked like somebody hit him with a truck. I mean, his whole face, he was, and I was like, wow. I go, yep. Don't ever come back to work because I don't want that shit. So, and the scary part is, right, he gets it, and all of a sudden I'm seeing these little lawn signs. Shingle shots popping up everywhere, and I'm like, I'm not going to get another shot because I'm not a needle guy, so yeah, I don't do needles.
Yeah, you can get chickenpox from the shingles because I've never had a chickenpox. Whenever I worked at a nursing home, we had several patients that had shingles, and I couldn't go in the rooms or nothing because I had not had chickenpox.
I thought it was the other way around.
You can catch chickenpox from shingles.
If you've never had the chickenpox, you can get it from the shingles. But if you've had chickenpox, you're supposedly susceptible to shingles
because it's already in you. Right. Right.
It's for lack of a better word, a side effect of having chickenpox when you were smaller.
Right.
Gotcha.
I don't know. It's weird. It looks like. I don't know. It makes a weird looking spider web looking welt on you. When I seen one person with shingles and it was on their shoulder. It manifested on their shoulder, on their neck and shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't, get right up on them either because I'd had chickenpox and I didn't want the fucking shingles. But it looked rough. And they said it was some of the most painful shit they'd ever endured in their life.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it burns really bad too, from what my boss was telling me.
Yeah, painful, like fire.
Yeah, right.
The way they described it.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, I'm good with that. I don't need that shit. You know, it's bad enough I catch every cold known to man with the kids. You know.
Right.
So.
Yep. Fat Man said he's had it, and it hurts to move.
Really.
Yep.
The token said 1 in 3 people who have had chickenpox will develop shingles at some point.
Yep.
I hope I'm number 2, not number 1.
Right.
None of my kids have had chickenpox. Of course, they've had chickenpox vaccination, but none of them's had chickenpox, so I haven't had to deal with any of that stuff. Thank heavens.
Shit, when I had chickenpox, there was mothers in the neighborhood bringing their kids over there to sit with me because they wanted their kids to go ahead and get it over with when they were young.
Nice.
That's child abuse.
True.
It is today.
It would, I guess it would be considered that today, but back then that was
okay to do.
Well, they looked at it was safer than the vaccine. See, I mean, people wasn't always sheep, and they're like, "Fuck that vaccine shit. Let's let them get it naturally and be done with it."
Right.
And if you had it when you're young too, you were less apt to scar. And I think that's what most mothers were worried about, their children being all scarred and fucked up.
Well, what happened? Because the mothers these days don't care nothing about their youngins. They throw them in a trash can. They could care less whether they're scarred or not. What happened? Terrible.
Yeah, it is.
See, the people back in the day, they, everything was about their kids and this, that, and the other. And now, the generation now, they can give a flying flip what they're doing or where they're at or anything and throw their youngins in the trash can and the rivers and all kind. I mean, they just don't even care anymore. What happened?
Snowbit said there was a patient where she worked at had shingles that oozed.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
That was a bad case.
Wow.
Batman said it burned 24/7 whether you had treatment or not.
Ooh.
I've been lucky, knock on wood. I have had the colds and the flu or whatnot, and was sick one time as a child that I felt like I was deathly sick. Spent a few days in the hospital for, and they never really knew what it was.
Hey, buddy.
But other than that, I've never been truly sick. I mean, my knee joints and shoulder joints and shit are all wore out and everything. Got no cartilage left in them, a lot of them. But as far as, like I said, knock on wood, when my dad was my age, he already had kidney disease, heart disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, a plethora of shit wrong with him. And so far, thank God, all my blood work always comes back good every year. So.
The best.
Michelle, come back to us, Michelle. Sorry, mine got to get her for a moment. It's terrible.
The best part of the chicken pox in my house is that I'm one of 6, and so it would as soon as one of us got it, it was all over, But I got lucky. I'm not allergic to nothing, what do you call it? Anything really, but poison sumac and poison ivy and all that stuff. I can walk through that stuff naked and not get it.
No, I can't do that.
I've actually done that, and the girl I was with actually got loaded with poison sumac, but I don't get that stuff. I don't know why. Every person in my family is like, snap a finger, they got it, but I don't get it, I got lucky, I guess.
I'd say so. Naked walking through it with her
Oh, yeah,
too.
that was a long time ago. That was when I drank. The wife's not here tonight, so I can say anything I want.
Oh, it's Jammy Time. You say anything you want.
The problem is I live in a soup can, so like and the walls are too thin. You know what I mean?
Right.
So.
Yep.
That's all right. You can do sign language.
Never mind.
Right? That never worked for me.
Mom wants to know if you got any video on that, Mike. About that trick
No.
through the woods
Right?
naked.
No, I don't, Mom. I'm sorry.
They probably didn't have video back then, did they, Mike?
No, not way back then. They had the big ass cameras back then, right, Johnny?
Right. if you could afford one, that some of it's just like toting a damn news camera.
Exactly.
With a big full cassette in it.
Yep. Oh, Michelle, my daughter absolutely loved the fact that Jamie Time says happy birthday to her. She thought that was great.
Oh, cool. Definitely.
I showed her to her and I says, Jamie Time says happy birthday. She's all smiles. She goes, can I stay up with you? I go, no.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's good. I hope she had a good birthday.
Yeah, she did.
Sick man said he's allergic to new clothes. Ain't that some shit?
That sucks.
Now see, and you was wondering why we were poor. See, you're poor for a reason. You can't afford the new clothes. You ain't got to worry about being allergic.
Right.
Right on.
Yep.
I know growing up, if I got new clothes, it was for Christmas. Every other time, it was from the Goodwill or another family member passing it down.
Yep.
Close.
All my cousins.
Sucks.
Yep.
I mean, even today as an adult, nobody wants clothes.
Right. Exactly.
Are you serious?
Imagine how a child was, and they'd wrap that shit up, too. I'm like, why'd you wrap this up?
Right. Tube
You
socks?
just
Are you
wasted-
serious?
You wasted 50 cents in paper. You could have just handed me and said, here, you got some new clothes. I'd be like, oh, gee, thanks.
Let me
I
guess.
used to get in trouble all the time because I'd open that shit up and I go, this ain't what I fucking wanted. My mom was like, you're being rude. Yes, ma'am. Sorry. I love them.
Well, go try them out.
Really good looking plaid shirt,
Right.
big collars and the snap buttons on it. Thank you.
I remember saying to a kid one day at school, he said something about he was allergic to eggs. I go, eggs? You get eggs? He said, yeah. And I said, he said, why, you don't eat eggs? I go, is that, the only time you eat eggs is that's in powder form. You know? That and the milk.
Right.
You know?
Right?
I told
Like,
my
damn,
wife.
You got real eggs.
Yeah. I told my wife, because things for a while got, a little, you just, not just recently, but about 8 years ago. And when, my son was sick and everything. And I told her, I said, I'll go out and get 3 jobs. I will not make my kid drink powdered milk. I just won't do it. I did it. I hated it. I said, but I won't do it. She started laughing. She goes, no, I'm not drinking powdered milk. But, oof.
Yeah, it's rough. I think having to do it makes it taste worse than if you just were doing it for nutritional or money-saving aspects on your own. But growing up, that was all you fucking had. It just made it taste worse.
Yep. Yep. And I knew things, when I was a kid, I knew things were starting to get better because we weren't having neighborhood birthday parties anymore. You know, the people, we'd have, I grew up on a dead-end street, and there was about, let me see, mine's in September. There was a couple of kids in August and a couple of kids in October. So they got all of us. We all sang happy birthday. You know what I mean? They did the people for June, like April to June, and it was kind of cool. And then as we grew up, it was kind of cool because we turned those into block parties. Oh, that was some fun. We closed the street right off. Wouldn't let a cop down. The cop came down the street. He goes, "Oh, your street's blocked off." I go, "Yeah, that's because we're having a block party." You know? But
Well, we went and got pumpkins today, so we get to do pumpkin carving tomorrow. So we get to bake some pumpkin seeds.
Cool.
cool.
Hey,
So
John.
we'll have some. Hey, John. So we'll have to have some seeds to take on a trip with us for snacks.
I love pumpkin seeds.
I do too.
I just wish I could chew them.
Yeah, I like them. I don't know what you could do with that. Probably crunch them up really, really good.
Yeah, I got a bunch of moles on the back, but sometimes I miss and it goes down the wrong pipe. So, yeah, eating steak's no fun.
Yeah.
Eating lobster's good though, Johnny.
Yeah, I bet it is, you asshole.
Right.
I told
Johnny, did you ever see the campfire chat? I'm sorry.
I have once in a while, but I don't watch it all that regular.
All those guys are out right now. They're all out in PA. They're all out in Pennsylvania. Not all of them. Let me see, probably 3 or 4 of them. And, you know, the wives and kids went, so it was kind of cool. And so what do? They take a picture of Maine lobsters in a cooler. Because me and Wyndham Woodcraft have this thing going that, you know, I tell them that Massachusetts lobster is better than Maine lobster.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Hey, Jeff. XL.
We bought some beef brisket today, and that's what we had: beef brisket and oven roasted taters to go with it.
Oh, nice.
And I was sitting there eating it. It was delicious. But a commercial came on advertising lobster tail with steak dinner, and I'm like, well, 2 of them lobster tail would go great with this shit right now.
Right.
I ain't been able to have any in a while. Been too poor.
I hear that.
Yep, first time in a week and a half those stunk.
Oh my good God. You know, just
Name the last thing you could. Name the last thing you could.
name the last thing I cooked
Uh-huh.
was the mashed potatoes, the
Nice. I love mashed potatoes.
cheese, the baked chicken. Yeah,
You know when that was?
day before yesterday
No.
or 2 days ago.
19.
Don't help him out there. He's trying to get the pity poor shit on him, and it's not gonna work.
I'm just telling the damn truth. I ain't dodging it like it was Tuesday. This is Saturday.
You're so full of it.
No. I know of that it was Wednesday because she was eating them on like a Wednesday night or something like that. The potatoes, because she didn't want the chicken. I knew she don't like chicken.
Right. Thank you.
That she cooked it to death. Beside the point.
Well, it was raw the last time you ate it, so she had to.
That's true. That's true, Dish. Thank
And
you.
that's the same damn reason right there why he could care less about cooking sometimes, because he's always got a complaint. Not
Well, you know, I find that happy medium in between raw and cooked to death.
okay. Well, it wasn't raw because I cooked it in the rotisserie forever, and it was.
It was
Dish
raw.
seen a picture of it. It was cooked.
No.
It looks.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you guys all be sick though, Johnny? If they hadn't have been.
Right. The kids ate it.
No,
and
because
they
they
didn't
didn't
complain.
eat it down to their breastbone. You know, that's where I dug the meat off of, and it was red meat still stuck to the damn thing. I know what a fucking raw chicken looks like.
Mmm.
Just
Now,
because the
John-
legs and
Raw,
the
something
wings
looked
got
right.
cooked in the rotisserie and fell off a little bit, that's what she fed the kids, don't mean shit. But anyway,
Mm.
the brisket was damn good. It was way overpriced, but it was damn good.
Mm.
That shit was $8 and something a pound.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Brisket.
Hey, believe me, we don't buy that all the time either. It was just a special night.
Brisket used to be the shit. I mean, literally.
Yeah.
I mean, it was the crap. You know.
Yeah.
You know. But when
And
they-
it used to be dirt ass cheap.
Yep.
Well, then everybody loves it now, so they raised the price.
Well, that stuff's good smoked, or that, you know, that stuff slow cooked is really good, you know, and
Yeah.
there goes the prices.
Yeah, 3 pounds of it was just over $26 after tax.
Now, like, how much you guys pay for lobster down there per pound?
Dude, it's so expensive we don't even look at it.
Is it that bad? Is it that high down there?
Yeah, because it's all brought from up y'all's
From
way.
up here.
Yeah,
It's because it's off season. It's like I think it's like $3 a pound or $3.25 a pound or something like that right now.
They sell it by like a really big monster tail. It's like $20 here.
Really?
Yeah,
That's robbery.
I know, right? But it tastes so good when you're eating.
I'll have to find a way to FedEx food. I'll FedEx food.
Western
Yeah.
Union.
You guys are getting rooked.
I know, right?
So
Find a place that sells dry ice, and we'll be glad to take some.
No shit.
Shoot, here you don't even want to look at hamburger meat. It's so expensive. It's ridiculous. You get a little tiny $16 and it's about the whole little scoop is about that big. I mean, it's ridiculous.
$5 and was it 36 or 46 cents a pound?
It's up there. Almost
Straight up?
$6 a pound.
Yeah,
For ground beef?
yeah.
Ground beef.
And I ain't talking about the 90-10. We're talking about the
Ground chuck.
73 or the 80.
Wow. I'm think I'm paying. It cost me $5 and some change for 2.5 pounds of ground beef.
You're getting a good deal.
Here it's $5 and something a pound.
Yeah, it's really high here too. Ridiculously high.
And
Jeff X says in North Carolina they can get Maine lobster for 12 to 15 a pound.
wow.
So it's probably around 18 to 20 here because just of the area being what it is.
Right.
Yeah, but I don't normally even go over and look at it because I don't want to be so disappointed.
Yeah, Michelle
Fat
can.
man says,
Michelle's in with the sick man on that one.
Yeah, I don't eat seafood, so
You don't?
don't matter.
that she don't eat nothing, no fish, no seafood, none of that. Fat man says it's 20 to 25 in upstate South Carolina.
Wow.
Well, then when I move, I'm never gonna move like down where you guys are. Although you guys live, in God's country. No, you just like where you guys all live. trust me, you don't want to live in Massachusetts.
No. I'm going to go down the map, not up the map.
Yeah.
I mean, Virginia's, I mean, anybody, if you even remotely thinking about Virginia, just get it out your head because it sucks in Virginia.
Really? I thought
Oh my
Virginia was for
God.
lovers, though.
Lovers my ass. If you love to pay all these fees and all these taxes and all this high dollar for what we pay for this apartment each month, we could have a house with a pool behind it in the state of North Carolina right now.
I know. It's like, well, right now because the housing's still cheap, but years ago, I almost moved to Tampa, and I could have taken my salary because I was I used to work for Watkins Motor Freight, but I would have taken my salary from up here and worked down there. I would have lived like a drug lord.
Mm-hmm.
And we went down and looked at the houses, and for a 3-bedroom house on I don't know what they call it. I know there's a name for it, so part of my, ignorance, but to be like a little inlet in your backyard.
Canal.
Canal. It brings you out to the ocean. So you got your dock there, the whole nine, right? You ready? Like $109,000. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? I said, that's awesome. Because up here, that's like about 3.25. Well, right now, anything on the water up here, forget about it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But
yeah, it's ridiculous. It really is. It sucks when you're renting because that money could be invested in a piece of land and a house, and I mean, like I said, a pool behind it in Carolina. I mean, we could have all that with what we're paying. It sucks.
Michelle, I'm renting, and I don't think I have 1,100 square feet, and I'm paying way too much. But I like to choose to call it the wreckage of my past, so I can't go and get a loan, So.
I ain't far behind you on that stuff. I was married.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we had. Well, he had difficulties and drugged me down with him. So yeah, I'm with you on it. I ain't ashamed to say it.
No, I mean, it's it's on my video, so it's not like it's something new, But so I battled a little demon, but my kids are clothed, they're fed, they have a roof over their head, they have every toy game which I don't want them to have known to man.
Right.
I have my 8-year-old and my soon-to-be 10-year-old both have what are they called? iPods.
Right.
Right. But now I find out that all of a sudden my phone goes off last week, and I'm like, what the hell is that? And I look at it, and it says you have a phone call from this number, and I look at it, I'm like, who the hell is this? So I pick it up, I go, hello, and it's my daughter. I go, what are you doing? I goes, whose phone are you on? She goes, I'm on my iPod, Daddy. I'm like, oh no, you the hell you aren't.
Oh yeah.
Oh, whoa, no.
Internet.
And I'm like, what?
Free calling.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, oh no, no. So they're all, they're healthy, all that, blah blah blah. So you know what? And I got a little 30-foot trailer up north that I take them away to every weekend in the summertime. It keeps smiles on their faces. That's all I give a shit about. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Right.
You just try. That's all I try to do is try. So,
As long as they're happy, that's all that matters.
That's all that matters. I'm trying to get them to all move up to Rooster County in Maine, but they don't want to go.
Yeah, Maine's a lot better on gun rights than Massachusetts, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. New Hampshire's the best, but their taxes are horrendous. Like, if you go
Well,
north of Concord, New Hampshire, you're okay. But anything below Concord, New Hampshire, oof.
Vermont,
And they have
a constitutional carry.
Vermont. Vermont is like, they're like different than everybody, I think. My brother-in-law walks into. I was up in Vermont last weekend. My sister and my brother-in-law live up there, and I buy a slingshot. He winds up buying what's in the LC9 like my brother has. I don't know, but anyways, he winds up buying some handgun. Just show the guy his ID. I'm Vermont resident. Yep, you're all done. Goodbye.
Yep.
I'm like, what?
Constitutional carry.
Oh. I'm like, wow.
Nice, Trumpet. Vester.
Nice, Trumpet. You can wave to us.
Guys,
Tell her about. Tell her so we can see her. Tell her wave. Night night.
Nice, Trumpet.
Good night.
And she's got her hair down. Look how long her hair is. Pretty. Yeah, mine won't grow out like that. Mine gets stuck. It don't go no further.
Kind of like Super's beard.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, keep combing it, Soup.
Right.
I like Stump's beard.
That's what Trumpet says.
Yeah.
Yep.
That didn't take long to answer. Yep.
Yep.
See, we know too much at Jammy Time. We know too much.
Right on.
I've not revealed anything. I've neither confirmed nor denied anything. People are free to draw their own conclusions. But, 16 years, she's still here. Something's going on.
Doing something right. Or either it's the other way around and she's doing something right. Uh-huh.
Right.
See?
Well, could be both of us, Free will, both have alcohol at any time.
That's right.
Now, if you've been together that long, man, then ain't shoot.
Yep.
You guys will be together forever.
That's awesome.
Commendable. Yep. That was my goal. Even though I've had my failures and this, that, and the other. I've been married a couple of times. Didn't work out, but that's always was my goal, to be with somebody and have that 50-year anniversary. But I'm too old now. It's not going to happen. But
Yeah, I figured you'll worry me to death in the next 2 years anyway.
But anybody's with somebody for 10, 15, 20 years, it's commendable. And to see all these elderly people that are celebrating their 65th wedding anniversary, 65 years, oh my gosh, give these people a medal. You're not going to see that in the future very often because people don't believe in sticking with one person, not like it used to be.
Michelle, I'm one of those people. Why can't I have my wife and a girlfriend on the side? Just makes everything else simple.
You won't put up with 2 of them?
No, I can't handle the Sicilian I have. I'm all set.
Oh, Lord, a Sicilian.
Yeah.
That fills in the puzzle pieces.
Yeah. She's got my nuts in a jar right over there on the TV stand.
Oh my God! At least he's honest. Honesty's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Mom says she'll be married 33 years in February.
Congratulations, Mom. That's awesome.
That
Right
is
on.
awesome. See, that's what I'm talking about. You have your ups and downs. You want to shoot each other and choke each other and all kinds of stuff, but you're still together, so obviously there's something you're doing right between the two of you.
That's right.
Damn, driver 40 and Halloween night.
Wow.
Yeah, Driver, they were, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, they were high school sweethearts. Or I know he
Oh,
shared
that's
a
cool.
story he shared a story one time, but I may have that wrong. But I know he showed pictures that it was, way. I mean, they were really young. So
Yeah. I've known my wife that long. I've known my wife since we were 15 years old. But she went and did the college thing, and I went and did the bar thing. You know what I mean?
right.
I was a bachelor until I was. Well, I got married. Let me see, how old am I? I don't know. I think I was 37 when I got married. No, I don't know. I forget. 10 years, I think. Yeah, 37 when I got married. So, I was a bachelor until I was 37, but.
Get your blinkster.
Howdy. Well, you live in.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Now, I was just say you live and you learn. You said you done the bar scene, this, that, and the other. You had a pass, you done this, that, and the other. We all have our passes. We all done stuff. I done stuff I regretted, wish I could redo over, and then I done stuff that I don't regret. I'd do it again. But you have your fun, whatever, and you move on, and you get serious, and
Yep.
you're supposed to get serious. And
it was funny because we used to work at a grocery store, big huge chain up here. This grocery store we worked at, and I like being called Mike. And so my first time I met her, the very first day, I'm bagging groceries for her. She's the cashier, I'm the bagger. And she says, "You don't have your name tag on. What's your name?" I go, "My name's Mike." And she goes, "Okay, Michael, listen." I said, No, you didn't hear what I just said. I goes, "It's Mike." And she goes, "I'm quite sure when you were born, your birth certificate says Michael." I goes, "I don't really care about my birth certificate right now, so we're out." 2 months later, I got a crush on her, right? And I'm paying kids. I was a kid too, but I mean, I'm paying the other kids like $3. Hey, go beat it. I'm sacking for her, go beat it, But,
oh
yeah, it was cool, Oh, I sent her, one of her boyfriends one night. He pulls up and he said something like he's gonna go pick her up or whatever. And he pulls up in the Trans Am. Remember the old Trans Am with the I forget what year it was, Johnny, but in Stump. But what was the year where they had the like the eagle wings on the hoods and all that?
70.
Yeah,
78, 79.
Yeah, it was all done up, looked really cool.
Movie in the bandage.
Yeah, so you know what I did?
Yeah.
I said, "Oh, Gina went home a long time ago. Her parents came together." Hey, I'll give you a ride home.
Right.
You see this? He said, "What was it?" Mike says, "What was it?" Johnny and Stump. He didn't.
Oh,
say
you guys know
himself.
Cars? I'm sorry.
Oh,
Well,
no.
Dish wasn't even born back then.
I just pointed it out. I used to own a Camaro, not a Firebird, but a Camaro. Yeah, so that's okay. I like my cars. Do what now?
That's what I had back in high school, 75 Camaro. Of course, me and Pop, I blew the 350 in it within the first week of having it. We put together we put together a 454 shoved it down in there. About a month after that, pulled it and rebuilt it with low compression piston, decent cam, put a C61 blower up on top of it. I was going to and from high school in a 75 Camaro with a big block and a supercharger.
Gracious.
And I had an 81 Z28.
Oh, did you? Nice.
And an 84.
I think it was an 83 or 82.
I had the 81 Z28 Camaro, and then I had the 84 Camaro with the T-tops.
Nice.
I thought my shit didn't stink, but I bought them myself. My daddy didn't buy his shit.
Is this a bad time for me to tell you that my first car was a 1978 two-door Ford Pinto? Oh yeah, those things. Try to have fun on one of those cars. Good luck.
Hey, my first vehicle
God.
was a '74 Datsun pickup truck. So
Yeah. I blew the engine in it in like within a year, and my father's like, "Well, what are we gonna do now?" And then the kid down the street had a 302 sitting there doing nothing, so we dropped a 302 in the Pinto, and blew the rear end out because we didn't do the rear end, but it was a fun car.
yeah, a bunch of kids back when I was in high school had Chevy S10s with 350s in them.
Yep.
And because they were so light, them some of it was haul ass, boy.
I miss the old days when you could work on your cars.
Yep.
You know.
Jack, you're hilarious.
What did he?
I had 2004 Shoe Leather Express with a flat sole.
Right?
Yes, Fat Man, 1978.
That's not gonna work. Dang it. I thought I'd be smart.
First production run on the Firebird Camaros were 67 through 69.
Yep.
But our age area, the ones I saw growing up were like 78s, I think.
Yep.
So it's late 70s, put it that way. Or at least that's what I remember.
I like the 68 Camaros. They look really nice.
My favorite one was the 69 Camaro because it had the fin on the back.
Fin on the back. Yep.
And it was short nosed. You know, it wasn't the long nose like the like the 81
like the
and 84 I had.
Right, like the modern ones. Yep.
Right. They were more Smokey and the Bandit look.
Right.
The 69s were more short.
Yeah.
And it looked like a cross between a Camaro and a fucking Nova.
Nova or a Le Mans, right? Yep.
I love those 69 Camaros and those Novas.
Yep.
Well, my favorite car, and I'll probably never have one in my whole entire life until I'm 80 years old, sitting on phone booths, big thick phone books, being able to look over the steering wheel, because I'm gonna be all hunched over and drawed up. But is I want a '64 Mustang. Mustangs are my favorite car, but I'll never have one. So any Mustang will do, but just a Mustang. Yeah. Yellow.
I like the 68 and 69 Mustangs too. Not the fastbacks, but the other one. What they call it?
Don't the 350s in them?
Yeah, they either had the 351 Cleveland or the Windsor
right.
in it.
Windsor, yeah.
But it's just a regular, they had the regular little trunk on the back, not the fast
Right.
backs. But I always liked those too. But I it's funny. Daddy had Ford vehicles my entire life, but I always liked Chevy vehicles.
Chevy.
I liked the way they looked better. Now my granddaddy had old Chevy step-side pickup truck, but for some reason, I guess it's whatever your daddy likes. In some cases, you go opposite, and it
Right.
held true with me. Granddaddy had Chevys. My daddy bought nothing but Fords, and then I always wanted Chevys. And when when Daddy and Mama first got married, he had a Ford Torino SS, and he bought her a Ford Torino. He had the SS model, and she had the big V6 in it. He had the big V8 in it. I thought that was hilarious.
I had a 75 Monte Carlo. That thing was a Sherman tank. I could bounce off trees and cars and everything. It didn't do it, And here's the funny part. It was a stock too. It wasn't like, I did anything or the kid before me that had it. With a Harley 4-barrel in it.
Mm-hmm.
You just watch the gas needle do this. It was just, because, that thing kicked in, I'd be like, womp,
Mm-hmm.
And no, we're not dragging, but we're up on one of the major highways up here. And, it's 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning. And back then in the 80s, there was no traffic back then on the highways, And we're flying. I got the thing pegged. And he's on his Ninja, and his father's behind us in an old Buick, and he's doing about 90, and we're going by state troopers. And I'm the only one that got caught. So. But I love that car. Oh, love that car.
Hey, Super.
Super's in the house. What's up, Super?
Super.
My grandparents had a I forget what year model it was, but it was a Nova. It was a Chevy Nova, and it had the 350 in it. And somehow or another, my uncle conned my grandmother out of it and gave it to his son. He got in it, drove it 3 miles down the road, and wrapped it around a fucking tree.
Oof.
Jeez.
I was so pissed because he was an idiot anyway. But I wanted that damn car. I used to beg her to let me drive it,
Right.
Because it was pristine. Because, which made no sense. Granddaddy bought it for Grandmama. Grandmama never drove a day in her fucking life. So the only time the car ever got drove anywhere was when my mama would drive her in her car somewhere. So it never got drove,
Right.
And Granddaddy kept that sumbitch pristine on the inside, vacuumed out and washed and up under the shed, And I was like, boy, I'm going to enjoy that car there. That's, I get in high school. No, my cousin beat me to it, and he destroyed it in less than an hour after he had it. He lived in Birmingham. They towed it from South Alabama up to Birmingham and got it off the trailer. He drove it, going to go take it for a spin, and crashed it.
Oof. The girl across the street, little bit of a thing. I mean, she was tiny, still is tiny, tiny, tiny. You know, I don't know what her father was thinking. Now, I know what I'm going to buy my daughters for a car, a fucking smart car. You know what I mean? And what does he buy her? I forget the year, but it was one of the old Plymouth Furies with the 440s in them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, that thing was huge. We fit like 8 kids in that thing. Going to the show or something, you know what I mean? But that was probably the biggest car. It was just an, I forget what year it was, but it was absolutely huge. You know, the top of her head hit the top of the steering wheel, you know what I mean? She couldn't see over the steering wheel. Huh?
Damn.
I had a friend of mine in school that on her 16th birthday she got a new Mustang. She didn't have it not even 2 weeks. Ran a light and got in a car wreck and totaled it.
Oof.
3 days later, her parents went out and bought her another brand new Mustang, gave it to her. She didn't have that thing for a month, probably a month and a half. She ran around a telephone pole.
Oof.
They went out again and bought her another, I don't know if it was used or new this time, but another Mustang, and this time it lasted a while. But 3 Mustangs she got in a matter of just 6 months.
Wow.
Ridiculous. I was so jealous. I'm like, gosh, if I just had the first Mustang, I would have still had it for Lord knows how long. But she just was, lucky.
Not the way you do.
Who asked you anything, Dish?
Nobody.
Oh, here she goes. I go back out, and I want the other Dish to come back in. I don't like the
mean one.
No, go back and get the other one. Multiple personalities. Shh.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, Dish.
Hey.
Long time no see.
Hey, all right. We still talking about cars?
Cars.
Yeah. Yeah, Super said, what's a car? Is that a noise a bird makes?
Thanks, Super. See, that's why you guys, y'all down south, got to come north and visit us Yankees, and you'll be able to learn how to talk better. You know, you don't need your eyes. You know, what do you need an eye for?
You gonna get us in the car and take us to the bar?
Yeah, we'll take you to. We got to stop at the Packy first. You know,
What?
the Packy. We used to call. We still do. You know, liquor stores, right? It'll say liquor store on the from the sign or whatever. But then it's underneath it'll say package store. You know,
Okay.
so we used to call them Packies. So a Packy store is a liquor store.
Is that because Pakistanis work there? Or?
Yeah, now they do. Yeah, back then a bunch of Irish people.
Hey, Jeff, thanks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Don't say that. Jeff, we have the charge for that. It's $29.95.
Say park the car in the garage.
Okay,
Is that good, Jeff? Do you guys actually think I have an accent, really?
Really?
Just a teeny
Really?
bit.
Let me tell you something. Go to New York City.
New York City.
Like
to. I've
the
done
next
it before,
time,
but no.
Johnny, the next time you have Van Prepper on your on the conundrum, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ask him how people from New York City talk. You think I talk funny? Oh my God, they put
Oh, I know.
R's where they don't belong.
At the end.
No, and like, do you want a cup of coffee? Coffee? Who to drink
Coffee.
coffee? What is coffee? Right? It's like,
Yeah.
oh, you people from Boston. There's no R in Boston, you idiot. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
It's
I've
like,
been to New York, and I didn't want to go back either.
yeah.
I went there for Fleet Week once.
Then they talk like, what do you, Manhattan. I'm like, it's not Manhattan. It's Manhattan. I mean, really. You know? No offense to anybody that's out there might live in New York City. I'm just saying.
Right.
It might be in your best interest to pack and move.
Thanks, Paul. But like you guys, like, see, now it's funny because like I'll go to work and I'll be like, somebody will say something and I'm like, you know, you all are just a bunch of jerks or something, and they're like, they look at me going, what the hell did you just say? I'm like, never mind. I'm watching Jammy Time too much, listening to the Southerners. You know?
Yeah, we're slowly converting the world.
Yeah. Now, Dish, how come you don't have an accent? Don't you like people out there having accents?
No, not up north.
No?
No. We playing.
You're just playing.
We're playing. Yep. Yep. Nothing exciting up here.
Yeah. Yeah, the Midwesterners don't have much of an accent one way or the other.
It's too cold to have an accent.
That's too cold to have an accent, yeah.
Right.
Too cold to talk pretty soon up there, right?
Right on.
Shit, Dish likes it like that because next thing you know, you'll be seeing a video every other day about catching these little bitty minnows out of this ice fishing pond, talking about these are going to go good in the frying pan.
Tastes like tater chips.
Yep. Yeah. Fish chips.
Fish chips, right?
I'll never forget that shit as long as I live. First video I ever saw of Dish is when I found her channel. I'm sitting there watching it. And I guess I was making faces or something, and she was like, what are you watching? I said, I just found this channel. This chick, this Bronson, is catching little bitty brim out of this ice fishing. And I said, to start with, I thought she was in the shallow end catching bait because she was talking about pike and all these other fish. I said, but she keeps throwing them on the ice. And instead of putting them in the bucket to try to keep, live. And I said, so I reached over and I turned the speaker on, took my headphones off, and just about that time I did that, she said, these are going to go good in the frying pan. And I'm like, I said, damn, baby, I thought she was catching bait. She's catching that shit for food. So I picked at her about it after I started talking to her about them little bluegills she was catching. I said, we call that bait down here with it. That ain't supper. We take them and go catch some big flatheads or something.
And I was only keeping the big ones.
Yeah. Yeah, and there was bait. And she confused me before she said that because she keep one too, and then one that would be like perfect bait, which was the smaller ones, would be just perfect. She threw it back, and I go, well, she throw that one back. I said, damn, boy, she must be planning on catching some big fucking fish. She's keeping them little 3-finger brim, you know, instead of the 2 fingers. I said, there must be some big ass fucking pike or something in that lake, or brown or something. I was like, I don't know how to catch them in the lake.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's like, these are gonna go good in the frying pan, and I cracked the fuck up. I was like, oh my god.
I was watching a video of people ice fishing because I've never gone and I want to do it. And this guy, I forget where it was, but they're out pike fishing. It's like 2 degrees outside. They're all freezing. They're not in the hut, nothing, right?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden he lands one, right? And he's pulling, and he's pulling, he's pulling, he's pulling. He pulls up this pike. I swear to Christ, the thing was 30 pounds. It was huge.
Yeah.
And what does this zipperhead do after sitting in 2-degree weather? He puts it back in the hole. I go, you're an idiot.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're sitting out there, you're freezing your ass off. To do what? I mean, go to an aquarium. You want to see a pike? Go to an aquarium. You know what I mean? Oh, that's just a waste of time. Sit out there freezing your ass off to throw it back?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Not me.
No.
Yeah. Even if I catch a fish that's out of season,
I'm eating it.
that thing's going down my bib overalls. Walking that frozen bitch out of there.
Right. Just lay him on the ice for 5 minutes and he's stopped.
Why are you walking so funny? Ah, leg cramp.
Leg cramp, my ass cheeks froze. I must have pulled a muscle with that damn manual ice digger.
Oh,
Watch
really?
one of her videos too. Now she got one of them damn manual motherfuckers, not a little motor post hole digger. And she's digging and talking, digging and talking, digging and talking. I was like, God damn, I fixed that motherfucking eye. And she done broke out in a fucking sweat, and it's like -5 or some shit. And I was like, fuck that. As if fish involved, right? Fish involved that much fucking work. I said, I'd throw that son of a bitch in the fucking nearest lake hole, and I'd go rent me a goddamn manual, motorized digger.
Yeah, my uncle actually had my motorized one. Go figure.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff, Jeff X, you throw perch on the ice with the birds in Massachusetts? No way, brother. Eat them some bitches.
Oh yeah, don't waste no perch.
Oh, hell no. I mean, they don't get big up here. Jeff, what they get? Maybe 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds. I don't care. I'm still eating it.
Fuck yeah, that's 2 pounds.
2 pound perches. Whew, nummy.
Right.
I'll eat it. There's a channel dish. I don't know if you know of it, but he's in your neck of the woods too. He's in your state. Joe and Zach something.
The father and son.
Yeah. Yeah. You know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah.
He does a lot of ice.
Homestead or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does a lot of ice fishing. He's got that nice thing, and with the and then that's really cool. I gotta get me one of those.
Yeah.
And those little skid ice houses and the whole 9 yards.
No, it's Dish. What are they? Do you know what they are? Because I don't know.
You talking about a shanty, or are you talking about something they drive out on?
Nope. They set it up like a tent.
Oh yeah, shanty. Ice fish
Just
shanty.
shanty, is that what it's called?
Yeah, that's what it's called. Yep.
I call them shacks, but that's a southern term.
Well, we have, see up here, we have, we call them bob houses. They put them on skids. They drive them out to the lake.
Yeah.
Take your car home with you, and
Well, the shacks I think are more like the ones that are made out of wood and stuff
Right.
that people spear and stuff out of. But the portable shanties and pop-ups are like, that's what I have. I have a clam. I have a clam down there, but I also have a clam that I fish out of.
Did you really just say that?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it's late.
I respect you way too much. I'm just. Wow.
My clam likes gooey duck. The long clam.
Perch and a half.
Perch and a half, right on.
Right.
Damn.
I try not to. Just wet them.
Oh my word.
You'll find them in the winter.
Right.
Especially with metal barbs hanging up. Oh, geez. I can't hear you, Michelle.
You do know there's a YouTuber out here with his name that's the Bearded Clam, right?
Yeah, I do. He's cool.
Wow, he's a good guy. He's a really good guy.
Yep.
When you said that first, and that's the first thing that popped in my mind. I said, "Oh my God!"
Clam, right?
Super going crazy out there. The police just says, "Simmer down now, Super. Simmer down."
That's right. It'll latch onto you.
I knew.
Dude, that son of a bitch that got teethus.
He knows what it likes.
Right?
In Ohio, right on.
Right.
Jeff X, you still in Massachusetts? I'd be like, wow, there'd be somebody else up in Massachusetts other than me. Stop talking, will you? They're making fun of me.
Mom. Right on, Mom.
No, right?
Let it go, Mom. Let it go. Let the freak out. Let
You
the freak out.
You have church tomorrow, Mom.
That's why you got to let it out now.
Right,
No
exactly.
residual freak in church.
Right on.
That's funny.
The notorious evil-toothed clam. Yep.
Oh, the fat man.
That son
That
of a
is
bitch will
funny.
bite you. Jeff said he ain't up there no more.
Yeah, I just saw that. 'Cause I don't see many people here from Massachusetts.
I forgot where the hell he said just earlier tonight where he's living at now, but I forgot.
There was one, but
Right, fat man? A perch eating clam.
what is it? It's the round thing on the bottom of a car, usually made of rubber.
Wubba.
No, Ohio, tar is what we drive on. It's that black stuff. You guys probably call it asphalt. We call it tar.
Pavement.
Pavement. We call that tar. And that round thing on the bottom of my car is probably somebody I ran over. No, but I gotta get rid of my car. I need a truck. I can't be hunting in a car. I look like an idiot. You know what I mean? My buddy says, "What's gonna happen when you kill a deer?" I says, "I'm gonna strap it to the roof like we did to mine up in Maine." You know what I mean?
Strap it to the roof.
Oh yeah, we didn't when I shot my first deer up there, Johnny. Now I'm 4 hours no, I went to Maine 4 hours north of where I live, and I said to my buddy, I go, "Okay, how are we getting it home?" And he said, "We're gonna strap it on the roof of his Explorer." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I went down the store and I looked for a top. They didn't sell any tops. I come back. I go, "Hey, Mike, the guy didn't have any tops down the store. He said, what do you need a top for?" And I go, "Well, you're supposed to have, what do they call it during the hunting class there? I don't know. Anyways, I wanted to cover it up a little bit. I mean, I know I have to show some because it's the law. You have to show, I said, but, I was going to put a little bit of a top on. He says, bullshit. We drove 4 hours south. And as we got more south and more south and more south, people are giving us the finger and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I always roll down the window. I'm like, isn't it a big one?
Right.
Bitches.
You should have seen the one that got away.
Right.
Right.
I'm gonna go back and get the baby tomorrow, bitches.
Right. Yep.
I mean, it wasn't like the deer that's on Dish's icon photo there. I wish I shot something that big.
Yeah, me too. That's when I'd get buck fever.
Yeah.
I'd have to unload my gun.
Yep. Wouldn't be worth eating in.
Right, all
Right.
right.
Shoot that son of a bitch to pieces.
Some good hamburger.
Yep. That's if you can get all the lead out of it.
Exactly.
Batman said he'd seen a dude hunting out of a Taurus yesterday.
Jeez.
No. How do you guys' laws run down? I'm sorry, Stump.
No, go ahead, man.
How do you guys' laws run down there, as in for hunting? Like, can you guys like road hunt?
Not
Now you gotta be
legally.
so many feet off the road.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah.
See, up in Maine, you can you can open the door, put 1 foot. You have to have 1 foot on the ground, and you can use the door that you open to steady, and you can shoot.
You can go to jail, do that shit down here. But you'll notice,
Yeah.
I mean, Stump answered it, no, not legally.
Right.
And what they don't see don't hurt you.
Right. In all honesty, you're asking me the correct side of what the law was written down here. I'm probably the worst person in the world to give you that advice because I really don't give a fuck about any of it.
Yeah. Got chased by a game warden a few times myself when I was younger. Because I'd be walking night.
Yeah. We've never really had a problem with them down here, the game wardens. They pretty much leave us alone. Now, folks something like the game management land and all like that, they give them a fit, but
Yeah.
yeah, they can't come on private land down here unless they're serving a warrant.
Yeah. See, up there, you go on any of them logging roads or anything like that, and if you're on a highway well, you know, a 2-lane road. You know, you can't shoot down the road or across the road, but like, you know, if I'm the passenger and I see a deer off to the in the road in the woods, you know, you know what I mean? I can do it that way. But Massachusetts is just horrible. You can't even, you know. No, you're right, Jeff. Mass is still shotgun, no more rifle, unless you're shooting bear.
Yeah, you were talking about hunting from the car or using it, whatever. Yeah, down here, you get caught doing that, you can lose your gun, your hunting rights, your truck, your house.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. And I know up in Maine, they got Border Patrol as agents. You know, because we were up probably 20 miles south of the border to begin with. But I seen this, like I call it the OJ truck. You know, the old Ford Blazers, and Border Patrol. I'm like, what? I text my buddy. I go like, what's Border Patrol? He goes, you idiot. What do you think Border Patrol is? I'm like, well, what's he doing here? We're hunting. You know, do I look like I'm, you know, escaping Canada or something? You know, why wouldn't you, though, right?
Mhm.
But yeah, Mass, like where I live right now, I can't hunt. I mean, I'm not even supposed to shoot the squirrels for Pete's sake. That's how stupid these people suck up here. You know, but no, Fat Man's right. I have to be 300 feet for a bow, but then I need to be 500 feet to shoot a shotgun, unless I have my neighbor's permission. You know, which isn't too bad. You know.
Mom's talking about the decoy they'll set up where she's at. They do the same thing here. They'll have the deer in the field, game warden on the other side of the road with remote control, can raise its head up and down, turn its head, and all that good stuff.
Make the tail twitch.
Got a friend of mine was actually dumb enough to not only pull up on this thing, let the game warden catch him. He was so damn drunk when he done it. He shot the passenger side window out of his truck when he shot the damn remote control.
Damn.
I actually seen him do that on that Game Warden TV show.
Yeah, I did too, with the moose.
Yeah.
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 Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
And you can hear the ones going, "Don't do it, don't do it." Boom! Told you not to do it.
Yeah, I think that shit's entrapment though.
Not really.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, really.
no, Johnny, because it's like, you know, you're not supposed to do it. Don't do it. I mean,
Well, that's like saying you're not supposed you're supposed to pay your taxes. Well,
yeah,
I don't think taxes are legal either, but
right.
I think if you set a deer out there, you're tempting someone to break the law.
Yeah, you're enticing somebody to do something stupid.
You know, so I think that's a form of entrapment myself.
Right.
I saw one night, and I thought it was a deer up on this hill off the road, off the highway, and I stopped and I sat there and watched it, and I was like, lucky, you know, I wasn't drinking or nothing, so I had my faculties about myself, and I was like, that some bitch fake. Now, granted, this one time I didn't have my gun, you know, hunting gun into the truck anyway. All I had was my handgun.
Right.
And where it was at, even if it had been real, I wouldn't have shot at it no way. But it was so big, or it looked so big up on that hill, I wanted to stop and look at it anyway. And when I stopped, and look at it, and it was too robotic, so I got my binoculars out, and it's dark, but it was, you know, a good moon and whatnot, and I was looking at it. So I stuck my head out the truck, and I said, "You need to," I said, "You need to tweak that deer a little bit better." I said, "It looks too robotic," and drove off. I drove off, and as I'm driving off, I seen the game warden stick his head up out of the ditch on the other side of the road.
That's awesome. I thought it was kind of cool in that show dish. I think that was the same show that the guy shot the moose. He had his moose permit, all that. Everything was legit, but he shot a cow.
Yep.
Right, but then he called it in. He was nice. He called it in, right? Remember that one?
Yep, I do.
And they didn't give him a penalty or nothing. I thought that was great.
Yeah.
You know, that was a nice game warden. You know.
Yeah, you're supposed to leave testicles on them too, or even if it, because they lose their
Right.
home, whatever, right?
Yep.
Yeah, there was an episode about that too. The game warden let him go too.
Right.
Yep. But yeah, that was a good show.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was in Alaska or I'm not really sure where.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I know they have one up here. They have Northwood's Law, but that wasn't that show. That was another show.
Okay.
Oh, you know what it was? It was Alaska State Troopers.
That's right. That's what it was.
Alaska State Troopers. Yep.
Right.
Yep. How'd you like to live there? Right?
I'd love to live there.
Me too, but it's only warm like 1 month a year. July. You know?
I know, I guess the mosquitoes will carry you away too.
Right?
But,
I would love to live there, though. That's,
no doubt. Mm-hmm. Night, Jack.
Good night, good night.
Good night. Don't do that.
Sorry, can't have it. I got up early and went to school today, remember?
Yep. True that.
How did, Johnny, how did your team do today?
We did awesome.
Did you? I didn't watch it. Really?
59 to nothing.
59 they scored?
Yeah, they were playing perfect Alabama football today. Now let's hope it continues.
What high school did they play?
And we played Texas A&M.
They beat Texas A&M by that much?
Wow.
Yes. Well, Auburn had their best chance this year to win another game. They were off this week.
Yeah, they lost to. Did you notice that wasn't on Jammy Time when they lost? Did you notice that?
Yeah, I know you didn't come around. You didn't answer my G Plus shit either that day.
I was gonna text you on that Hangouts that you tried to explain to Michelle. You know how that day I texted you on there.
Yeah.
I was gonna text you and say, "Hey, did you see the Auburn game? How'd they do today?" Because I watched that thing and I was like crying. I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" You know.
Yeah, y'all was talking shit about us losing to Mississippi, and y'all turn around and lose to Mississippi State.
Right. Terrible.
And there was an Auburn guy. I mean, he's like retarded Auburn. He never wears a T-shirt that's not an Auburn T-shirt.
Oh, really?
Every day of the week he comes to school, he's wearing an Auburn hat and a different Auburn hat and a different Auburn T-shirt every fucking day. And I'm like, dude, is that the only clothes you got? So we were talking because in my class got an LSU guy, got me, got a Mississippi guy, got that Auburn guy, and then there's shit, I forget, but he's like one of the Pac-12 schools where he's originally from.
Yep.
So we were all talking football out there on a smoke break. He comes out there, and this was on Wednesday before Auburn played on Saturday. This motherfucker was stupid enough to say Mississippi State wasn't that good and Auburn's going to slaughter them. I said, "Are you stupid? Have you not been watching what this team has been doing?" I said, you better watch out. You know, he was like, "Nah, we ain't gonna lose like y'all did," and he walks off. And I got Roger that. This motherfucker, they lost the game on Saturday.
Right.
He didn't come to school Tuesday because that was our next class.
Right.
He didn't come to school on Tuesday because he knew I was going to give him fucking hell. He didn't even show up.
No, in fairness, and by the way, Jack, I thought you left, brother, but welcome back. Auburn does not suck, pal, so bite me.
Yes, it is.
But no, I did not come to Jammy Time because they lost. Every other week, every other Thursday, I have to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my morning to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, so I couldn't come to Jammy Time. And last night's conundrum was cool, and I wasn't going to interrupt it by doing stuff like that, you know. Not that any other night's not cool, but you know what I'm saying? It wasn't a place. It was, you know. But I didn't watch a down of football today. I don't know how my Boston College Eagles made out. Nothing. So.
I don't know. I keep forgetting Boston had a football team.
I'll tell you what, though. That's one thing. You know, even when we had Flutie up here back in '84 and all that, yada yada yada, right? One thing about the South and the Midwest, they love their college football.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Up here, they could care less.
Yep.
You know.
West Virginia beat Baylor 41-27.
Well, that sucks for us.
And let's see if I can find that.
Tara Fowler would be happy they won.
Boston College. What division are they in?
AC.
Okay. No, they lost to Clemson 17-13.
Ah, no way. Shit.
Yep, Stumpet's team got you.
Yeah, I know. Good thing Stumpet's gone. She can't pick on me now. But they're better this year, BC.
They're 4-3 overall, 1-2 in the ACC right now. After this game. Excuse me.
Last year they were horrible.
TCU beat the eyes out of Oklahoma State. And Florida State almost lost to Notre Dame. I watched that one. The final score was 31-27.
Oh, Notre Dame didn't beat them?
No, they were close though. They made some rookie mistakes that cost them the game. I hated Notre Dame, but I was rooting for them today.
I liked Notre Dame back in the day when they had, when it was all Lou Holtz and, they had all those good teams back then. And they were independent, right? Like Penn State is now. They were independent.
Yeah. Trees said at least Michigan didn't lose.
Hey, John.
Cows are going crazy.
Good night, driver.
Good night, driver.
Good night, driver. Anybody else? Good night, driver. No?
Yep, later, driver.
Got a bowl of catfish gumbo, he said.
Right on.
That would be pretty good.
Hell yeah.
That's the other thing down there. You guys have, like Fat Man was talking about the bowl of catfish gumbo. You guys got catfish like freaking huge.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't got the big catfish up here.
Yep.
Yeah, you can.
Caught bunches of them. 20, 30, 50, 100 pounds, over 100 pounds.
Wow.
My life.
Yep.
Blue cat, channel cat, and flatheads or yellow cats, what we call them.
Yeah.
Ooh. And now do you do the noodling or do you use a rod?
No, I just ride and reel. All right. Growing up on the Alabama River, the banks are vertical. It's high banks, so you can't do no noodling in that shit. It's too deep.
Oh,
Too
is it?
vertical. Yeah, not too many places in it. Like near the locking downs, the sandbar, it tapers down, like a normal bank would. But most of the river is just like straight down. And there's the river.
Yeah, Mom, me too. I love catfish.
Yeah.
And my brother just, oh, that's just wrong. My brother just taught me a way to scale a catfish.
Skin it.
No, he scaled it. He left the skin on there, but he was just he used a spoon.
That's not a catfish then. If you got to scale it, it ain't a catfish.
Oh, it's a catfish. It's got that little friggin'.
If it's got scales on it, Mikey, it ain't no damn catfish, man. I don't know what you call it.
Could it dogfish?
No, it wasn't dogfish. We call shark up here dogfish. I don't know what you guys.
No, catfish are no scales at all.
Yeah, right, but I don't know. He started from the tail and moved to the head, and all the it looked like scales to me. Oh wait, maybe Jeff X, help me out. Is hornpout and catfish the same thing?
No.
Jeff will tell you, because that's what we do. We call them hornpout too.
Catfish ain't got no scales on it. I don't care what flavor. Not even a saltwater catfish.
No. You can skin a catfish. You don't scale it.
So it's like so it's like an eel skin almost.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. So then the hornpout up here is is different than the catfish of you guys' Munga catfish down there.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
The only reason I said that because I'm thinking all the Massachusetts books up here and New Hampshire and Maine books they list it as catfish. You know what I mean?
Well, I said it was a cart with a 6-pack of beer ring stuck on his head.
I ain't even cop. The only cop I caught, I sold it to the Korean guy next to me for like $30.
Wow.
Damn.
But you know what? He come out. Let me tell you, this is funny. We're at this dam, right? And I land this cop. It was a good sized cop too. And he comes running over to me, and he's got this wad of cash in a roll like this big. And he says, $50 for the fish. I go, for what? That? You don't want to eat that shit. That's shit. You know, I mean, he's like, no, come on. I said, no, dude, I'll give it to you. You want to? No. And I'm looking, and there's hundreds and there's 50s, and I'm like, you know what? Now I'm going to take his freaking money. You know, I said, give me $30. I'll call it a day. He gave me his $30. I'm like, cool. You know.
And Mom said drive a nail in his head and make neck cut and pull its skin off. We always hung him up on a hook hanging from a tree limb. Through the gill, you know, make a, what we call a skinning hook.
Yeah.
Use catfish skinners that you can get. Had the what I call like the parakeet jaws on it, and that's how you snatch the skin off of it. But if you got to scale it with a spoon or something, that's not a catfish. At least not the one what we call a catfish.
Yeah. Jeff answered me back. He said that we call it the same thing, hornpout and catfish, but apparently you guys are saying that it's not. So, but anyway, this catfish, this hornpout that we have up here, you know, it's got the spine that, you know, you got to stay away from stinger and all that. But like I was saying, my brother he used a spoon and it came right off all the scales. I'm like, can I do that to every fish? You know.
Any fish with a scale on it, you can scale them with a spoon.
Yeah,
and it makes it easier.
Yeah, I'd never seen that done before. You know.
Brim, perch, bass, shit like that. Yeah, that's usually what we use. And we keep from tearing the skin up.
No, Ohio, I sold a cop to a Korean man. Not a cop. Oh. So, like, Virginia, you guys aren't all that far from Master. That's like an 11-hour ride, right? 10-hour ride?
Probably, something like that, yeah.
When you were in New York City, did you fly out? Were you in the service? Did you fly out?
I was in the service. We pulled in the harbor on a ship.
Yep. Yep. I know exactly where you pulled in. Yeah, my kid brother was in the Navy. He loved it.
Yeah, I had good times. I had some pretty shitty times.
Yeah. He was down in he did boot camp down in Orlando. Or was it Orlando?
Yeah, they used to have one in Orlando.
Yeah.
San Diego, and then Great Lakes. Now they only have the one in Great Lakes.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah, because I think when my mom and my sisters and everybody that went down to see his graduation, they went to Church Street Station. I know that's in Orlando, right? Mm-hmm. Some bar or something or whatever.
All right then.
Oh.
Mm.
Oof.
My side is killing me. Can't take it no more. Stop!
Good gynecologist. I don't think this is normal. You gotta quit leaving that thing outside. I don't think it's healthy.
Especially now with the flu season going around.
Oh, so you want to hear what happened?
People. Sorry, Mike.
I took my, I'm on my way to my camp up in New Hampshire, and so they sell discounted cigarettes. So I get them for like $3.95 a pack, And anyway, my daughter says, "Daddy, can I come in with you?" I says, "Yeah, you think I'm going to leave it out here?" So she comes in the store. I pay no attention to the, 18 and over on the door, on the little sign that's big on the door. And so she says, "Oh, Daddy, they got knives and everything down here." I said, "Yeah, go ahead, look at them. You go ahead, look at them." And the girl behind the counter never said a word. So now there's all these, I call them bongs. I guess nowadays, they call them a hookah.
Mm-hmm.
To me, they're still bongs.
Right.
So she goes around the corner, yada, yada, yada. And she goes, Daddy, come here for a minute. And I says, "What's the matter?" She says, "There's a hoo-hoo on the shelf." I go, "A what?" She says, "Daddy, come here." So I go walking over, and you name something, it was there. They had the dildos, had it all. I'm like, "Get the hell out of here." So I says to the girl behind the counter, I'm like, "Didn't you, click in your brain that she shouldn't have walked down there?" "Oh, I forgot." I'm like, Jesus Christ. I says, "I'm walking in to get a pack of butts and a soda and some juice boxes," and it says I can get porn all at the same time.
Where's this at?
New Hampshire. You want to come visit?
I need that address.
Use the clipboard.
I got it.
Okay. She puts it in a notebook. Forget it. She won't never find
This
it
is
again.
important stuff right here. This is clipboard shit.
That one little piece of paper.
This
And
blank.
that's an awful big clipboard for that little piece of paper.
You ready? I'm going to give you the address.
Okay.
Epsom, New Hampshire. Epsom. Epsom.
Epsom salts.
You're right, exactly, just like the salt. Right off Epsom Circle. Oh, I was mortified. So, of course, what does she do? She tells Mommy. "Oh, Mommy. Da-da-da-da."
Oh, Mommy.
And I'm like, she says, "Mommy, there was a hoo-hoo on the shelf." And of course, I start laughing all over again, right? And my wife's like, "Where did you take my kid?" So I had to explain to my wife what happened. And she's like, "Damn, you can bid all that in there?" She says, of course, my daughter walks away. She goes, "Michael, do they have?" I goes, "They got everything. Knock yourself out."
Right.
I says, "Because I'm getting old, so you need something else."
Give me one about 10 inches, about 3 inches wide. Yeah, right down
Yeah, they got
there.
one of those. Then they had the double, the double.
No, no.
No, too kinky.
I don't know, Dish. I mean, it's just, it might. you know.
I ain't putting something up my ass.
Well, they have that one too. It's about this long, and it's got the hook.
I know what you guys are talking about, but you know.
I was mortified.
So you actually went down this aisle and stayed a little bit, I think.
Right.
They had that one too.
He's like, go stand by the counter and watch the cigarettes. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Hang on while I get the riding crop for your mother.
Right.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, you have ball gags too? Yep, she'll love those.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but it's not for her.
No, she didn't say 10 by 10 wide.
It's not a tunnel.
It is,
Yeah,
but that's just gross.
Right.
I'd rather have it up that. Never mind. I'm not even going to go there.
And down the rabbit hole we go.
Right.
We've been going here. Going down here.
Superfly says sharing is caring. Double-headed perch.
Yeah. That's too funny.
Right.
Terrible.
Well, it's like when I went to Ohio, I drove out to Ohio and for a wedding. And as soon as we came up, we took Route 90 all the way out of Mass and came down the center of Ohio. All you see is, it's like, you know, hay bales and friggin' porn stores.
Right.
I'm like, what are they, bored? I mean, really?
Yep.
I go, really? Every other corner. I'm like, wow, that's like at home. Every other corner's a package store, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Around here, they're the pawn stores. No, Jeff, I didn't buy one. I married one. I mean, you know what I'm saying. I'm paying for it, though. So, yeah, I did pay for it. I'm still paying for it.
Yeah. Fat man, behave.
Oh, that's just not right.
Gross. Okay, James, it's a bacon.
Bacon.
Right?
We can't even do a hand check on Super tonight.
No, we can't.
You robot.
Oh, did we lose Michelle?
Yep. Sounds like you might be back. Click on you, your page is black. Oh, there you are.
There she is.
Yeah.
What was you trying to say?
We're not out of the woods yet.
Yep, she froze again.
Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh, Roscoe. All right, so while we're waiting on Michelle, can I tell my nightly Jammy Time joke? Now that I don't have to print it, not type it.
Sure, go ahead.
So this cowboy is about to be hung, and they grant him 3 wishes. So he says, so they said, well, what's your first wish? He says, I want a cheeseburger. They give him a cheeseburger. He says, well, what's your second wish? He says, I want a cigar. They give him a cigar. He said, well, what do you want for a third wish? He said, I want to talk to my horse. He goes, you want to talk to your what? He goes, I want to talk to my horse. I said, okay. I bring the horse over, whisper something in the horse's ear. Horse takes off. About an hour later, he comes back with a naked chick on the horse. Calls the horse back over, whispers in his ear and said, I said posse.
Damn. God almighty.
Oh, shit. I think I'm going to have to call it night. I'm
Yeah.
dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
we're probably gonna, cause Google's acting crazy now. It's trying to kick me off. It's wanting to stall up. I guess we'll go, guys. It's 3:12. Johnny went to school this morning, so we will talk to you guys Wednesday night. And don't forget about the giveaway. It's gonna end next Saturday, so get your stuff in. Has anybody got anything else we need to tell them?
Superfly.
Yeah, he won't do.
Oh my word. That's terrible. We'll give them time to say goodnight since they're delayed just a minute or two.
Yeah, good night, everybody.
Later, guys.
Good night.
Night. We'll see you Wednesday.
You'll be good and take care.
We got
Yeah.
9 days to go.
9 is the final countdown.
Right.
Da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na.
Right.
Right.
We're out of here.
Yeah.
Bye.